What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live play-by-play reaction. Chiefs at Jags, week 2, and hopefully the Chiefs come out with a dub. We go 1-1 instead of 0-2. That sounds much freaking better to me. Also, Dub Freak, thanks for letting me troll. He said 6 minutes late, dude, or 5 minutes late. I said cope with the lateness, man. I'm just playing. No, with the live stream start times on a game day, it's just an approximate start time. I try to go at least 15 minutes early and trying to get the scoreboard ready. Aaron's here again. See the hand? Yeah. So we got everything ready. We got the scoreboard all ready to go as well. And I've got depth charts pulled up for both teams. Don't really need the Chiefs one, but just in case, we've got Twitter pulled up, or X pulled up. We're getting ready. We're rocking and rolling, baby. I do want to find the channel on YouTube TV. Also, I want to say this right off the jump. We're giving away a signed Trent McDuffie helmet at halftime. It's freaking awesome, dude. Let me see. Can I just download there? We're giving this away at halftime. Oh, I actually can't do that. How do I do this? Oh, I'll just share my screen. That'll be the easiest way. Let me go here. Yeah, we're giving this away. A signed Trent McDuffie helmet, and he actually wrote HBTC on it. Super Bowl 57 champions. So, pretty cool. We're giving that away at halftime. You've got to join the Chiefs Bids private Facebook group. And then get accepted and comment HBT Chiefs, which I'm obviously not going to select my own comment, but I did want to test it. And then at halftime, we're going to run a random number generator, depending on how many comments there are. And then whatever number that is, I'm going to have Aaron manually count down that number of people. If it's 300, he's going to be counting for a minute, but we will do the winner at halftime. And the reason why we have to do it kind of manually is because it's a private Facebook group. So because it's private, I couldn't actually use like a random comment generator like I normally do. It's a private group, so we have to kind of do it manually. However, somebody's still going to win at halftime, and I'm super stoked about that. Thankfully, Aaron is a teacher. Well, he has a teaching degree. It's not teaching currently. He can count better than me. So all good there. I do want to, let me do this as well. I want to show the, let me go like this. Show the Chiefs inactives real quick. Also, look at me, man. Them tank sevens are hitting my waist. They hit my waistline pretty heavy, but that's kind of funny. I had Storm draw that up. Anyway, I want to go to the list of inactives. So the Chiefs inactives for today, let me zoom in on this for y'all. You've got LaMichael Pirine, cornerback Nick Jones, defensive end BJ Thompson, offensive tackle Wanya Morris, then another offensive tackle Lucas Niang, and 2 DTs. Neil Farrell, newly traded for from the Raiders, defensive tackle Neil Farrell, and then the 6th round draft pick, 6th or 7th. No, 7th was Nick Jones. So 6th round draft pick, Keandre Coburn is inactive. So a couple things to take away from this. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is playing. He must be feeling well enough. They did call up Pirine from the practice squad yesterday or Friday. He's inactive, which means Clyde should be good to go. And then there's no Travis Kelce on here. There's no Chris Jones on here, which means they're playing, which was what was said on Friday from Andy Reid's presser. So no surprises. The question for me is, how many snaps does Travis Kelce actually get? How many snaps does Chris Jones actually get? I would imagine that Chris Jones gets more snaps than Kelce, but we'll see. I could be wrong, and they both could just go crazy. I do think they want to monitor Kelce's knee just a little bit, but we'll definitely see. Yeah. So that's kind of what it's looking like. I don't even know who the Jags inactives are. What happens if I do that? If I do this, Jaguars inactives. Should be inactives. Let's see. Jaguars inactives. All right, so Parker Washington, Elijah Cooks, Jermichael Hasty, and Antonio Johnson, meaning all their O-line is good to go. Their center and right guard are a bit banged up, but they're playing, which they were trending towards playing anyway. Oh! All right, let me deactivate that. I'm testing the scoreboard. Let me deactivate. Make sure all this is off. So when we switch to it next time, nothing should run. All right, we good. Game starts in 8 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Love to hear your score predictions. Got 428 of y'all in here, so let's go. I have right now, I'm not even changing my score prediction. I'm just going to ride with it. I said 27-24, Chiefs win by 3 in another nail biter. I hope it's not a nail biter. I would love to have my blood pressure stay at a remotely even level most of this game. That would be preferred. But the Jags offense is a good team, better than last year with the addition of Calvin Ridley. They have a lot of weapons, man. They have Travis Etienne. They've got Jamal Agnew, who's their returner. They've got Zay Jones, Christian Kirk. Then I already mentioned the fact that they've got their new weapon, their new favorite toy, Calvin Ridley. So, yeah, there's a lot to look for. Even Evan Ingram, their tight end. I do hope Chris Jones and company get home. They sacked Trevor Lawrence 5 times in their November matchup in the regular season. This is the 3rd time playing the Jags in a year, guys. So it's going to be an interesting game of chess. How do these guys respond? Who coaches better? Who's going to coach better? Andy Reid? Doug Peterson? Who's it going to be? If there's any... I almost said Lions fans because I'm stuck on week 1, I guess. If there's any Jags fans in here, welcome. You guys are... you got a good team, man. You got a great coach, Doug Peterson, a branch of the Andy Reid coaching tree. Love that guy. Trevor Lawrence, he has the hair I'll never be able to have, so hats off to that guy. He's a good QB. I definitely have him in my top 10. I think he's only getting better, underrated, and slept on. And it's definitely a good team, man. So I'm excited to see this matchup. I hope it's not a 3-point game, and I hope the Chiefs put up 40. I mean, I'm fine with that, but that's kind of how I have it right now. What do you use to watch the game? I use YouTube TV, and I'm local. I'm local, so I'm always in network. I'm local to the Kansas City area, I should say. Not local to the game right now. I need... Okay, let's see. Ivan said, hey, Cole, we need this win because my best friend is a Raider fan. Yeah, they like to talk smack, man. They like to talk smack. Doug said, I really like Doug Peterson. His first name is Fire. What's up, Doug? Also, I forgot to mention this. They're talking about it on the broadcast. But Mahomes turned 28 today, so he's playing on his birthday. Birthday game. It would be nice for Mahomes to get a little W for his birthday. So let's go, dude. Mr. Fulton says 9-year anniversary today. 9-year anniversary. Been with his girlfriend since they were 15. So you're roughly 24. Dude, let's go, man. Happy 9 years. What a time. It's Mahomes' second time playing on his birthday since 2016. Yep, his the last game he played was in college, and he put up like 5 TDs and no interceptions. So could we repeat that? That would be absolutely wonderful. Whew. Aaron, you ready, dude?
Let's do this.
Let's do it, baby. Gonna open up my Tank 7. This live stream is not sponsored by Tank 7. But maybe one day. Shout out to Boulevard. Shout out to Boulevard, baby. In case you need it. Happy birthday to the baby goat. Yes, sir, Amani. Reed Morin says, hey, Cole, we got a good team, so no matter what happens, we'll be close at the end, and we got Mahomes. Yes, sir. They should always be in it. When's kickoff? Noon. Like very soon. Yep, they're ready to go. Cole, you saw the joke on Doug Peterson on Kelsey Brothers podcast? I did not. What was that? I don't recall it. I listened to probably half of their most recent episode. The weather? Good question. There was supposed to be like some storms. Here we go. Jacksonville weather right now. Looks like, I'm going to go to the Weather Channel so you know it's official. There's a marginal risk of severe weather today. Right now, can I go to hourly? Yeah. Right now, let's see, 1 o'clock. It's 88 degrees, 63% humidity, feels like 97. It also looks like it's not going to storm until later in the evening. So it's cloudy / mostly cloudy most of this afternoon, but it's in the upper 80s with the humidity having it feel like it's closer to 100. So there's some relief there with cloud cover, but it's going to be warm. It's going to be a warm one. It's going to be a warm one. We should start a campaign to get Cole a Boulevard sponsorship. The Reform Troll is here. What you drinking? Thanks, Evan. It's my game day brew of choice, something I can sip on that doesn't taste like water. It's kind of a joke at light beers, but I don't mind a good light beer. Just depends. FLDB, this Vikings commercial is using your song. They just use the same site that I use for copyright / royalty-free music. The Chiefs have used that song too in some of their vids. Alejandro said salary cap situation after Chris Jones' return. Yeah, they got under the cap because they activated him. They activated Chris Jones on Saturday. So, but there's some reports going around with Adam Schefter. The Chiefs aren't going to be able to afford Chris Jones next year, or they're not going to be able to afford to franchise tag him next year. We'll see, dude. I'm not worried about a week 2 report about what the Chiefs cap situation is going to look like next year. Not even remotely caring about that at this point in time. We got the whole season to play, and we'll see what the Chiefs are going to end up doing. It was kind of weird that Adam Schefter did that, to be honest. All right, let me see if I can go to this game. Give me the game. What's not active? What are we talking about? All right. What's not active, FLDB? All right, it's game time, ladies and gentlemen. Join live. Let's go. All righty. We are getting started. Game day is almost underway. We should do a vote. I can call this game in fluent Spanish if you guys would prefer. Just press 1 for Spanish, 2 for English. I'm just kidding. I only know like 3 words in Spanish. ¿Dónde es el baño? Where's the bathroom? Mantequilla de cacahuate is peanut butter, but that's like all I really know. I took 4 years of Spanish, don't know anything. That was super random. It means nothing. We're moving on. But could you imagine if I could just dub myself over in Spanish? That'd be fire. Yo, Mike Gerber with the 5 gifted. Let's go, man. Starting it off. Let's go, dude. There's a lot of ones for Spanish. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Imagine a gringo, straight up gringo like me, man. Fluent Spanish out there. I will say this. When they cut or show replays / reactions of like the Spanish speaking commentators and how hyped they get over a touchdown, it's freaking awesome, dude. I learned yo quiero a long time ago because of Taco Bell commercials. Yo quiero. Tú quiero. Tú quieres? Anyway, we moving on. What's up, Brantley? Splash. What's up, man? Doug. Tranquilo. Yeah, exactly. Calm down. I took Spanish for 4 years and lived in Spain for a year, and you forgot most of it? What's up, Ann? How's it going? We're deferring. Game is now live. We're deferring. Yeah, I am here. I'll probably be a little bit behind some of you, a little bit ahead of others. It just kind of depends. I am hardwired in, but I'm watching from YouTube TV. I don't have an antenna, so I'll be behind a little bit of some people, a little ahead of others. Just kind of depends. You can always pause me or pause the TV to try to sync up if you would like. If you don't, totally fine. What's up, Nathan? Good to see you, bro. Let's get this game on. So the Chiefs deferred, meaning should be kicking to the Jags, and they'll get the ball. Chiefs will get the ball at halftime. I'm going to test that. Scoreboard all good to go? Awesome. Let's put that yard marker on the 25 for the Jags just to like approximately set it up. What's up, 840 Big Red? How are you, man? Nerminator, what up? Hi, Jeff. Hello. All right, we are underway with this game. Jags versus Chiefs. Chiefs at Jags, rather, in Jacksonville. A hot day with some cloud cover, which is nice. The kick is going to be up. And touchback. Jags are going to get the ball at their own 25, baby. Let's go. Trevor Lawrence and company taking the field. Plenty of weapons. Running back Travis Etienne. You've got Zay Jones, Christian Kirk, Calvin Ridley, tight end Evan Ingram. A couple of banged up O-linemen. Luke Fortner, their center, as well as one of their guards. I think it's Brandon Scherf. They were on the injury report this week, but are playing. Chris Jones is out there. Welcome back game for Chris Jones. Imagine the opening play as a sack by Chris Jones. I'd lose my mind. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence in the gun. He's got a back to each side, but one flicks out to the right. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Tackle made for about 2 yards. I think Nadia and Karloftis were in the area of that tackle. It's actually a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Game just started. First play was a handoff out of the shotgun. You think Mahomes will pull a behind-the-back pass for his birthday? I don't think so, but if they're up in the fourth quarter, why not? Lawrence in the gun. Quick pass right side to Christian Kirk. Tackle made after a gain of about 4 yards. Leo Chanel, number 54, was the one who made the tackle. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. You got Karloftis, Noddy, Chris Jones, and Dana on the line right now, at least as the starters. Willie Gay, Nick Bolton, and Leo Chanel are the backers. And in the secondary, you got Snead, Justin Reed, Brian Cook, and McDuffie. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Lawrence is in the gun. He's got 3 to his left, 1 running back to his right. He's changing something at the line. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Snap. Quick pass left side. Needed 4, got 5, first down. It was Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley is going psycho, yelling at L'Jarius Sneed after a 4-yard play. Hey, he's hyped, man. So first down, moving the chains. Chris Jones looks like he got held, perhaps, or he flopped a little bit. I don't know. He fell over after getting pulled. This is his first game back, dude, after not practicing since February. With that being said, though, it's 1st and 10. Jags are at their own 38 or 37 after that first down. Lawrence in the gun. Quick pass, right side. And he's going to fight for 10 yards and more. Ball almost stripped, and he gets even further. Almost 15 yards. It was Evan Ingram. Bro, Evan Ingram is like almost built like a receiver. Yeah, Ingram with a quick pass, right side. They had, I think, 3 lined up on the right. Ingram was the middleman. Caught that pass, and the Chiefs tried to strip that ball maybe instead of tackling him. And he fought for 17 yards, and they moved just past midfield at the Kansas City Chiefs' 46-yard line. Lawrence from the gun. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Gain of about 4. 2nd and 6. 12 minutes left in the first quarter. What did Snead do? I don't know, but Calvin Ridley was jawing at him. I'm not really sure. He's probably just amped up. Who knows? Sounds like we're going back to our patented bend, don't break defense. Let's see what happens. They're at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 6. Lawrence in the gun, man in motion. From the right to the left, fake the handoff, quick slant, incomplete. He was targeting Calvin Ridley. It was a bit in front of him. Ridley did extend out to try to catch that ball. It was a good play call, incomplete. He was open. Yep, he was open. It was just a little bit off from Lawrence. It was fake. They faked the handoff, and he spun around and slung it to Calvin Ridley just off the mark. 3rd and 6 with that incompletion. Let's get it, baby. 3rd down. Chiefs. Are they going to bring pressure is a question. We'll see. Trevor Lawrence is in the gun. He's got 2 on each side. Not out wide, but bunched up closer to the line. Lawrence looks right. He's going to run, and he's going to get sacked. Let's freaking go, dude. Karlaftis was there and Dana. Lawrence tried to scramble away, and the pocket collapsed and could not hold on a crucial 3rd down. 4th and 10, we'll say. I don't know how many yards he lost. Let's freaking go. Are they in field goal range, or is it a punt? Yeah, he tried to step up into the pocket, dude, and it wasn't happening. 4th and 10, they are going to have to punt. Punter standing at the Jags' own 40. They kick it left side. Fair catch called for at the 10 by Richie James, and it's Chiefs football just like that. Let's go, dude. Travis Kelce's coming out. Commercial break 1 of 16,000. And we'll be back, baby. Nope, no fake incoming, thankfully. Yeah, good start on that 3rd down. They moved up the field. Thankfully, Trevor Lawrence was a little off target on that quick slant pass to Calvin Ridley because that would have been a 1st down. Made it 3rd. And Dana and Karlaftis, I don't know who's actually credited with that sack or if they're both going to get a half. But they came up big on that 3rd down. With that being said, it's Chiefs ball at their own 10. Patrick Mahomes and company will come out soon. Mahomes just turned 28 years old today. Has some insane stats for quarterbacks. And in the sense of what he's accomplished before the age of 28. They were talking earlier today. Kurt Warner started his 2nd ever game in the NFL on his 28th birthday, I believe. And look at what Mahomes is. Kurt Warner started late. We know that. And he had a great career. So that's no shade. Just saying, look what Mahomes has accomplished by 28. It's pretty insane. What's up, Marco? Travis Kelce should be out there. He suffered he hyperextended his knee 2 weeks ago at practice. Did not play week 1 against the Lions. Is playing today. Will he be on a bit of a limited snap count is the question. Not sure. He has a deep bone bruise. Nothing else resulted, thankfully, from the hyperextended knee. We'll see what the game plan is. Is Travis Kelce a full go, playing almost the same amount of snaps as the offensive line and Patrick Mahomes, or are they going to dial it back down a little bit? What I would love to see is the Chiefs jump up by 3 scores and then they just kind of rest him. But the Jags are a good team. It might be a shootout. It's Jalen Watson's birthday today as well? Oh, nice. Let's go. Same birthday. What's up, Alec? Good to see you. Is CEH playing? Somebody asks. Yes. He's not inactive, so he's suited up. They did call up LaMichael Pirine from the practice squad, but he's inactive. He was on the list of inactives, which means CEH is good to go. It's your birthday too? Happy birthday, Radical. Rax with the 2-bomb. George Karlaftis is going to have a game. I'm here for it. I'm here for a 5-sack game from George Karlaftis, or a couple sacks and a couple batted down passes. The former Greek water polo champion. Okay, I don't know if he was a water polo champion, but he did grow up in Greece and played water polo. But here we go. Mahomes and company in the gun, 1st and 10. Man in motion, which was MVS, and they're going to hand it off up the middle to Isaiah Pacheco for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. First drive of the Jags resulted in a sack on 3rd down, just out of field goal range, and had to punt, pinning the Chiefs deep into their own territory. Let's see what Mahomes and company are going to do here. 2nd and 6. Mahomes in the gun. Pacheco is on the right. Kelsey's there. I think Sky's out there. He's making a couple of adjustments at the line, talking about Patrick Mahomes. Kelsey in motion to the left. Mahomes looks left, doesn't like it. Middle of the field, caught by MVS. He actually jumps backwards, pulling a Demarcus Robinson, and tried to fight for more yards, but I think they're going to spot it behind the first down marker. He actually had it. He had the first down, but he jumped backwards trying to make a move and get additional yardage. And I think it's going to be 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2 now. Eli with the 2 said Chris Jones is back. Yes, sir. He is back. It's 3rd and 1. The most feared down and distance for any Chiefs fan over the past couple of years. Let's see what happens. Mahomes is in the gun. 2 to his left. He's going to scramble left, and he's looking. Doesn't like what he sees. He's going to force it and throw it to Donovan Smith? He throws it to Donovan Smith, who just stands there and doesn't know what to do because he's not an eligible receiver, so flag on the play. Okay. I mean, it was a great pass to Donovan Smith, who was wide open, but he's the left tackle. So Mahomes was going to get hit. He's just throwing it to somebody in white and red in his peripheral. It was to Donovan Smith. There is a flag on the... What is this? Illegal touching of a forward pass. Penalty declined. 4th and 1. Bro, the Chiefs cannot convert on 3rd and 1 to save their freaking life. I watched the Eagles. The Eagles can't be stopped on 3rd and 4th and 1. I would rather the Chiefs have 3rd or 4th and 6. You say something? No, okay. Yeah, it's going to be a punt now. 4th and 1. Townsend boots it. They're going to let it bounce. It's going to take a favorable bounce all the way to the 31. Downed by KC. Jags ball at their own 31-yard line. Bro, what the hell was that, dog? I mean, I understand to an extent. Mahomes is getting tackled. He sees somebody in his peripheral that's open, but it's not a receiver. It's Donovan Smith. He definitely caught it like I wasn't supposed to catch that. I mean, the penalty was declined anyway, so it doesn't matter, but, you know, in hindsight, maybe Donovan Smith should have just batted that sucker down. However, it would have resulted in the same thing, not being able to convert on 3rd and 1. It was a rollout play, somewhat of a rollout play designed for Mahomes to move left. So he goes left. A couple receivers go left from the left side. He didn't like what he saw, so he tried to turn back and look other side of the field, thought about maybe even scrambling, but the pocket collapsed and Mahomes just, last second, Donovan Smith. I was like, yo, he caught it. And I was like, oh, frick. That is the left tackle that caught the ball. Not a good one. Yeah, Scott said MVS screwed us. I mean, he had the first down. He pulled a D-Rob. If you guys are familiar with Demarcus Robinson, he kind of did that quite a bit. He would catch the ball and then move backwards a little bit at more often than he needed to try to make a second move and fight for more yards. So, yeah, super unfortunate. Linemen should be eligible. On certain plays, you can make him eligible, but not on that play. Chiefs #1 fan, what's up? He said, yo, why can't I watch a Chiefs game in New Jersey? No idea. It's a noon game, and it's not prime time. It's not a primetime slot. So it's going to be less available to the generic public. I mean, you could always purchase, what is that, NFL Sunday ticket. You can get it that way. You can drop like $350. You could do it, though. Why don't we run on 3rd and 1? Because we can't. Basically. I mean, we can, but they just struggle on 3rd and 1, dude. I don't know. Wish I knew. Y'all's guess is as good as mine. They should have had Juwan Taylor false start and go 3rd and 6, and they probably would have converted. Big Ray said NFL Plus is $14.99. You can't watch games live on NFL Plus, right? Not if it's out of network. You can listen to the audio. They're allergic to running, says TP. Kind of, at times. 1st and 10, just back from commercial break. Trevor Lawrence, play action pass, tons of time, throws the ball and it's batted down at the line. I think Derek Nottie batted the ball down. Nottie's having himself a game already. That's what we like to see. Who hit that? Was that Nottie for sure? Yeah, 91. Derek Nottie just throws his hand up, times it perfectly, and bats that sucker down, and it was almost picked off by Malik Herring. It fell out of his chest, bro. Malik Herring almost picked that ball off. That would have been incredible. Anyway, with that being said, incomplete, 2nd and 10. Trevor Lawrence in the gun, and he wasn't ready for the snap. It's a fumble, runs backwards, and he actually is able to get the ball out for an incomplete pass. He was able to avoid disaster. He wasn't ready for the ball. The center snapped it. It went by his right shoulder, I think, or over his head. One of the two. Yeah, just it was kind of a bad snap, too. But, dude, Trevor Lawrence was able to pick it up, roll out, and throw it toward a receiver, right in the direction, right at his feet. I mean, dude, you're talking about instead of him diving on it for a 10-yard loss, it was simply an incompletion. Andrew with the 5 said, Nottie's going beast mode. He really is. On 3rd down, flag on the play. 12 men on the field. On the defense. Too many men on the field. I think it's a 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down, but it's 3rd and 5. That's not cool, man. Can't have these little mistakes against a talented Jags offense and give them chances like this, man. Chiefs Forever with the 20 said, love your videos. Thanks for the 20 bomb, bro. Glad you enjoy it. Grateful for the support. Trevor Lawrence gets the ball off with 0 seconds left on the play clock. Quick slant. Incomplete. Snead in coverage on a quick slant from Calvin Ridley, who was the intended target. Ridley wants a flag. Snead was kind of on him. There's no flag, and it's incomplete. Snead did have his arm on the back hip. Right hand, back hip of Ridley, pulled slightly. Nothing like too egregious. I wouldn't have blamed them if they threw the flag. They chose not to, and with that being said, it's an incomplete pass, 4th and 5. Punt is up. Margaret with the 5 said, you're the best. Let's go. Thank you, Margaret. Appreciate that. It's going to be caught by Richie James at the 10-yard line, trying to make a move up the right side. And, dude, if he would have broke that, it would have been a nice return. Wasn't able to. Tackled after 4 yards. With that being said, the Chiefs get the ball back. After kind of a disastrous start to the game for the Chiefs. Not disastrous in the sense of, a pick 6 or anything like that, but a 3 and out on 3rd and 1. Mahomes throws a pass to Donovan Smith, an ineligible receiver, obviously the left tackle. So let's see if they are a little better this drive. Cole, we should add QB sneaks. I don't know if Andy Reid will ever let Mahomes do it again. We'll see, though. Dan Thompson, Brother Cole, it's great hearing you. And tell your sidekick, great job. Hey. Aaron, you're doing a good job running the board, baby. Let's go. Why won't they just power the ball on short yards? Wish I knew, Lawrence. Your guess is as good as mine. Mama Tutu just subscribed. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I understand to an extent why Andy Reid doesn't want to risk a QB sneak with Mahomes. It was a freak accident, but his kneecap did go into the side of his leg. That was back in, what year was that? 2019? think it was 2019. Chiefs forever with the membership as well after the 20 bomb. Appreciate it, brother. It was in the Broncos game. That's all I remember when Mahomes' kneecap was sideways. They did win that game. I think they lost the next week, though. Mahomes was out. They played the Packers. They played Rodgers. That's a thing where it's like a curse, dude. Mahomes and Rodgers are never probably going to play against each other. They never have. We're supposed to that game. Mahomes' kneecap was jacked. Then they were supposed to, a couple years later, Rodgers got put on the immunized, the COVID list. And then they were supposed to play week 4 this year, and Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles and he's out for season. Justin DeRuse, my dad, in the chat says, wazza. We are back from commercial break, and Mahomes is in the gun. 3 out wide to his left, 1 lone back on his right. I would assume it's Pacheco, but I can't tell from the broadcast angle. 1st and 10, Mahomes looks right. He's going to sling it. Almost picked off. Justin Watson was the intended target. It was off the hands of the defensive back in coverage. I mean, that was close. It was Andre Sisco. Dude, he could have picked it. He did have to high point it. It was off his fingertips, just out of reach for him. Thank God he didn't catch it. It was a good PBU. 2nd and 10. Mahomes making some changes at the line. 3 to his left, but Travis Kelce goes in motion. Fake the handoff. Quick pass to Sky Moore, left side, for about 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 4. It was an RPO. Mahomes kept it and fired it to Sky Moore, who was lined up on the left side. Sky's first catch of the 2023 NFL season. He had one last game, but it was holding Donovan Smith. Play got called back. So he had zeros on the stat sheet. 3rd and 3. I'm scared. Mahomes in the gun. Tony goes out in motion to the right side. Now Mahomes runs right. They throw it to Kadarius Toney, who is open. He's getting plenty of yards for a first down after a little bit of a second effort. Hit out of bounds, 1st and 10, 8 minutes left in the first quarter. I'm going to guess he got roughly 10 yards. They needed 3. He got close to 10. That's my best guess without being able to see. Greetings from Germany. What's up, Andreas? Good to see you, man. It was 13 yards. So 1st and 10, moving the chains. Mahomes in the gun, 3 bunched up on the left side. Quick pass almost picked off or batted down, and Tony catches it, makes several moves, jukes one man out of his soul. His shoes are still on the field as we speak, up to about the 50-yard line, first down. Kadarius Toney getting involved on back-to-back plays, already more productive on the stat line than he was last game with all of his drops. Getting him involved early. And, dude, there was a good jump on the ball there from one of the defensive backs or their linebacker. I couldn't tell. Almost batted that ball down, but Mahomes was able to get it to Tony on that quick pass. They're at midfield now, moving. Play-action pass, middle of the field, thrown, dropped by Travis Kelce. It was a tightly contested target from Mahomes to Kelce and not able to reel it in. Incomplete, 2nd and 10. They're cutting to Raiders and Bills game, and it's 7-7. First quarter, 4 minutes left. Bills just scored a rushing touchdown. Josh Allen has 14 interceptions already in that game. I'm just playing. Kelce's off the field right now. Kadarius Toney in motion. They fake the handoff, and they're getting it back to Kadarius Toney, who spins, fighting for more yards and getting another first down. Bro, Kadarius Toney, yards after the catch today, is going nuts. Bro, he was only going to get like 4 or 5 yards, was able to spin through a tackle and fight for 5 more. Shakes one guy off, absorbs a hit, stays upright, and fights for a first down. Travis was on the sideline on that play. He's still on the sideline, so I don't know what to make of that, if anything. Possibly a bit of they're easing him back in. We'll see, though. Mahomes in the gun. Play action. Pass batted up in the air and almost picked off, incomplete. It was another RPO quick slant style laser batted up into the air or off the hands of somebody. Let me see what this looks like here. Yeah. Lloyd, number 33, was in coverage, able to get a hand on it and knocked it up into the air. It actually would have been on target to MVS, but it was a good play there. Good play there by Lloyd. With that being said, it's 2nd and 10. Kelsey is back out there. Nine passing plays, 1 run from the Chiefs, and it's going to be another run, a screen pass to Isaiah Pacheco, who's only able to get back up to the line of scrimmage, maybe get a yard. So it's 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 9, depending on where they spot it. Screen pass like that, it's kind of an extension of the run, but you would have loved to see a little bit more than no gain on that play. He had nowhere to go, got blown up. Yo, Brian with the membership. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Chiefs Forever with the membership and Margaret with the 5. Appreciate y'all. Glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying your day. 3rd and 10. Crowd's getting a little loud. On this drive, it's been all passes. 48 yards. Mahomes is going to step back again for another pass on 3rd down. Middle of the field opens up. He scrambles. Sidearm slings it to Travis Kelce, the old faithful sidekick, but there's a flag on the play, and I think they want holding on Kelce. Nope. Holding number 79. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my gosh. Another hold on Donovan Smith, who had the most penalties of any tackle in the league last season. It was definitely a hold. And so this is, again, another play. This happened last week. The Chiefs, it wasn't a 3rd down, but the Chiefs get a 1st down, 17 yards to Sky Moore, holding Donovan Smith. On 3rd and 10, they got a 1st down pass to Kelce, almost into the red zone. And then instead, they're all the way backed up to the 48-yard line on 3rd and 20. Mahomes in the gun. He's got a lot of time, but he's going to check it down to Jerick McKinnon. And McKinnon's only going to get maybe back up to the original line of scrimmage. 4th and 10. I would assume they're going to try to take a field goal, but it's going to be a big one. Racks with the 2, Kadarius Toney. What's his get back? I don't even know what that means. But let's freaking go, Rax, with the 2. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's going to be a punt. They're up closer to... You're right. They're at the 38. You're pretty close on where the ball is at. It's going to be a punt instead of a long field goal. They're going to try to pin them deep in their own end zone, and it's caught at the 1. It's caught at the 1-yard line. Downed. The Jags are going to be backed all the way up. You need to take it to their own 1. Yep. We got Bengals fans in here saying, go Bengals. They creep out from the shadows. Skyline chili on their breath. Losses in the loss column. But they here. Racks with a 2. That basically means his revenge game. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for educating me. I think I'm getting old. I don't understand all the lingo these days. That's crazy. That last drive from the Chiefs was like 10 passing plays. No runs. And it was a 1st down pass to Travis Kelce on 3rd and 10. It would have set them up near the 20-ish yard line, maybe inside the red zone. Holding Donovan Smith. It was a clear hold. And moves the Chiefs back. 3rd and 20. Weren't able to get it done. But a great punt by Townsend. I don't even know who downed that punt. I couldn't tell from the broadcast angle. But, dude, it was a great play. If you guys know who it was, that was fire. Am I from KC? Yes, sir. Born and raised. I still live in the KC area. I'm in Lee Summit. It's like 15 minutes from the stadium. Now we need a safety. I would love that. Sean Pinkerton with the 2-bomb strong beard game call. Let's go, Sean. Appreciate it, man. Rax, thanks for the back-to-back 2 bombs, brother. Best hair, Tommy or Trevor? Ooh, Tommy Townsend or Trevor Lawrence? Ooh, that's a tough one. I honestly have no... I can't judge people's hair, dude. So don't ask me, because I don't have any. We need a replacement for Smith ASAP. Probably not this season. I wouldn't think so. He is a temporary placeholder, signing a one-year deal the day after the draft. I didn't know you live in KC. I live in Overland Park. Yes, sir. Arav, I think maybe is how you say your name. Arav, maybe. But yeah, man. 72 said, can you change the yardage marker Cole's face to the direction of the ball travel? I have no idea how to go about that just yet. Because I'd have to set up a whole nother yard marker when they switch it the other way. It's all a PDF file. Anyway, 1st and 10, handoff up the middle, and they're going to get about 2 yards. 4 minutes left in the first. Rushed back from commercial break to like the play starting. So here we are. So it's going to be roughly 2nd and 8, maybe 2nd and 9. That's my best guess right now. And they're up at their own like 2 or 3 yard line. 2nd and 8, the temperature on the field feels like 100 and what? 118? Ah, that is hot. 2nd and 8, Lawrence in the gun by himself, plenty of receivers to choose from. He checks it down for a first down. Snead fell on the play and was slow to get to his man on the left side. 1st and 10, 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Yep, Snead was trying to rush to get to the check down and slipped on the field. Yo, Dub Freak with the 10. I think a flag on 79 is going to be a familiar sight this year. You might be right, man. Costly one last game, and then again on this one. Took the Chiefs out of field goal range even. The Jags had the ball at their own 1, and they were able to move up to the 12-yard line now, and they're going to hand it off. ETN almost broke one, but Drew Tranquil wrapped him up for about a gain of 1. Chris Jones got held. Win on this play. It's slippery out there. It's so hot it's slick. Tristan with the 2. Why are we so rusty? It's still pretty early in the season. It's the only thing I could say. I don't know. Second and 9. Trevor Lawrence is in the gun. He's got a man in motion from the left to the right, which puts 2 on each side, 1 back right next to him on the left side. The Chiefs are showing pressure, but they backed off, only rushing 4. Trevor Lawrence tries to hit Christian Kirk, incomplete, 3rd and 9. It was a quick pass on the right side. I believe that was Christian Kirk, number 17. No, it was Evan Ingram. Bro, Evan Ingram looks like a wide receiver, and it throws me off. Ingram, 17, so it's to the tight end. Christian Kirk is 13. 3rd and 9, with that being said. 2 minutes left in the first. Lawrence in the gun, motions his man from, it was Christian Kirk in motion from the right to the left. Let's see what happens. The Chiefs do bring a couple extra. Lawrence sees a favorable matchup. Incomplete. It was a deep ball. Left side, almost all the way to midfield. Calvin Ridley was the target, but there is a flag on the play. Snead was pointing to the sideline when Ridley tried to make a play on the ball. So I think Snead thinks he steps out. He does step out. Oh, they're actually going to call... They called the penalty on Snead. Pass interference. So it's going to be first down for the Jags. Snead pushed him out of bounds, but maybe it was well past the 5-yard mark, which is why they called that. They're going to get the ball all the way up to their own 25 now. 1st and 10. Yeah, Snead pushed him past 5, I believe, is what the call was. Lawrence is now under center. They're going to hand it off right side. ETN's trying to get outside to make some move. Try to make a move, no gain. Wrapped up. Leo Chanel and Drew Tranquil were both right there. Should be 2nd and 10. If the Chiefs don't win this game, I think our record will be 5 and 12. I don't know about all that. 5 and 12? What do you think the record will be if they win this game? 6 and 11? All right, 2nd and 10. A minute and a half left in the first. What's up, Rolo? Good to see you. Lawrence in the gun. The play clock's winding down. Delay a game. No, they didn't call it. And he's able to get the ball off. Caught by Ingram for 9 yards, hit out of bounds by Justin Reed on the right side. But dude, the clock hit 0 and stayed 0. And then he snapped it. I guess you could say he got it right off on time, but dude, I thought that was a delay of game. Holy smokes. PZ with the 2. Cole, should we add a QB draw to our plays? I'm down. I'm down to try something. Why not? 3rd and 2. Here we go. 40 seconds left in the first. Lawrence is in the gun. 3 bunched up to the left, but he's got Christian Kirk coming in motion from the left side as another guy in the backfield. And he's going to sling it to Kirk, who is leveled by Jalen Watson. Maybe a loss of 1. It was a quick pass. Left side. Jalen Watson spotted it and just sprinted and nailed him as soon as he went to turn upfield. Wow. What a play by Jalen Watson. I would assume they're punting, but let's see. Oh, it's 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. End of first quarter. We'll see if they were just lining up to line up and maybe draw the Chiefs offside, or if they're actually going to go for it on 4th and 1. Well, they lined up like they were gonna, Aaron, but it was end of first quarter. Yep, tackle was fundamentally perfect. It looked good. Ace Boogie said defense looks hungry. I agree. That was a boomstick. That was a man-sized hit, ladies and gentlemen. Brett said L'Jarius Sneed looks bad. I mean, aside from him slipping, and then, yeah, he did make contact with Ridley outside of 5 yards, which is why he got called. So Sneed was like, oh, he went out of bounds. Well, he got pushed out of bounds by Sneed after the 5-yard mark. So that's why. But yeah, you got to think about Sneed, too. He didn't play all of preseason. Barely. He only played or practiced half of training camp, maybe. And they rested him with his knee. He was limited in practice, I think, all week this week as well. If not, he might have been a full participant on Friday, which is kind of like a light walkthrough. But, yeah, he if he looks bad, it's probably because he's rusty, would be my thoughts about that. Sean with the 214. The 14 cents is for every yard since he got after the first. Nice. After the first? Oh, you mean, are you talking last week? Or are you talking this game, Sean? What are we talking about? Did they only get 14 yards quarter 2 through 4 against the Browns? If so, that's insane. Why do we punt on the Jacksonville's, the Jags 37? I'm not sure. They must not have been comfortable with Butker from that distance based on pregame warmups, or maybe, I don't think it's super windy out there. I couldn't tell. But Kendall said, Cole, I think we should have kicked a field goal earlier. It was 55 yards. Yeah, I mean, instead they did a good job. They pinned the Jags to the 1. The 1 yard line, forcing them to if they want to respond, to go 99 yards, which it's 4th and 1. We'll see what happens after this commercial break. Tony has 41 yards already. Let's go, dude. Yeah, Tony's been looking good, especially after the catch on these quick throws. They've been feeding him some quick passes. Here we go, 4th and 1, and I think they are gonna punt, but let's see. You never freaking know. Yeah, they are going to punt it, I believe. The punt is up. We just want no penalty on the Chiefs on this play. Richie James bobbled the snap, and it's going to be Jacksonville's ball at the 11. A Sky Moore-styled muff, which Richie James did do a couple times last season. It bounced right out of his hands, right onto the ground. Number 15, Jones snagged it and almost ran all the way into the end zone. It was right into the sun, is what it looks like. Possibly lost it. It bounced off the top of his shoulder right here, like he couldn't completely see it and lost it. And with that being said, that punt was basically Trevor Lawrence throwing a bomb and getting a completion on 4th and 1. So they're going to get the ball. Where are they at? Are they roughly around the 10? No, that's closer to the... Yeah, they're about to score. It's close. They're at the... it's all the way back at the 18. So not that close, but they're in the red zone. Lawrence and company, shotgun. They're going to hand it off. About 3 yards, 2nd and 7. Almost think in that situation, Richie James should have moved. If you can't see it in the sun, just move. He did try, but lost it. You can't have mistakes like that against a good Jags team, man. Especially their offense, and give the offense the ball back in the red zone. I mean, the defense has been holding them, but flag on the play, I think false start. You got everybody on the Chiefs pointing like this. It's a 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 12. Joseph Palumbo said Chiefs will lose this game. Okay. Free TD is what we're going for every game. I guess so, KPG. You're not making it easy on themselves. Anthony with the 2. Appreciate that. Dub Freak, I see your 10. I'll get that in just a second. 2nd and 12. Lawrence and company at their own 19, or at the Chiefs 19. They fake a couple of different passes, and then it might have been a designed run up the middle. Lawrence faked a quick pass left, turned, faked a quick pass right, and ran right up the middle for about 5-ish yards, 3rd down. Dub Freak with the 10. About time to see a rugby-style tackle. As a Brit, it breaks my heart every time I don't see a player not wrapping around the legs and just trying to go for the hit stick. Let's go, Chiefs. Yeah, man, if you're talking about the Jalen Watson hit, that was a great tackle. 3rd and 7. 13 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter after a muffed punt by Richie James. Lawrence and company have the ball at the Chiefs 14 now. Lawrence looks, he lofts one up into the air, incomplete. I don't think he got his feet in. They're saying touchdown. Sorry, Trevor Lawrence is saying touchdown, but it looked like he got shoved out of bounds. Trent McDuffie in coverage. Zay Jones was the target. Back of the end zone. Jumps up. And McDuffie pushes him out of bounds. He only gets 1 foot in. Incomplete. I don't know what the crowd's like booing. He only got 1 foot down. They're going to take a field goal. And it's good. I mean, worse things could have happened from that Richie James muff punt, so I'm going to give my hats off to the defense there for really showing up because, geez Louise, you give the Jags the ball at the Chiefs' 18-yard line, and they only walk away with 3. No points is what you want, but 3 is better than 7. Jeez, so hats off to the defense there for showing up. I'm going to sit down for a little bit. Just be careful with hitting the table. Yep. Jeremy said, now let's freaking go offense. Yes, sir. That's what we need. That's what we need. Whew. Sky Moore flashback. I said it kind of looked like him out there. He really did lose it in the sun, but I'm like, dude, if you lose it, maybe it was too late to move. I don't know. I ain't out there on the field. I'm just here watching with you guys. So L for special teams today. On that play, yes. However, unless you're saying an L as well because they didn't try to take a field goal at the 55-yard field goal from Butker earlier, but they did pin him down to the 1. I mean, that was incredible, but the muff punt was not incredible. It was the opposite of. Anyone know where Kelsey is? Yeah, he's playing. He caught a third down pass for a first that was called back due to a Donovan Smith hold. But he's not playing every snap. Lady D does not like Matt Nagy's play calling. I have no idea who's calling the plays when. So I'm going to put the blame, like I always do, or the credit on Andy Reid. Where'd McColl go? He's with the Jets. Yeah, Eric Bieniemy wants a head coaching job, man. So he went to Washington with the chance to kind of take control of their offense. Ron Rivera is a defensive-minded head coach. So it's unfortunate, but that's where EB is now. Lisa said, thank you for this from Ohio. You're welcome, Lisa. Thanks for being here. Where did Juju go? Patriots. All right, so after Richie James loses the ball to the Sun, muffs the punt, and the Jags had the ball in the red zone, they only get 3, and they're now going to be kicking to Kansas City, and it's a touchback. Chiefs get the ball at the 25. 12 minutes and 59 seconds left in the second quarter. On Patrick Mahomes' 28th birthday, the offense needs to respond. Yo, Cali Cash with the 2-bomb. Feels like it's going to be a weird year. It's certainly starting out weird. Not going to lie. Danik said, goated YouTube channel. Thanks for the kind words, man. 1st and 10. Mahomes under center. Play action. He steps up. He wants to go deep. Throws a dangerous pass to Sky Moore over his head, incomplete. Mahomes had pressure. Tried to step up and force a throw to Sky. And kind of the story of the season of connections between Sky Moore and Patrick Mahomes. Sky is always seeming to be a couple inches too short. They've all been pretty high. Not all, but a lot of them. With that being said, 2nd and 10. Mahomes in the gun. Travis Kelce. Yo-yo motion in the backfield. Mahomes looks left. He sees a wide open middle of the field, and he's going to run. And he gets 10 yards, first down. He takes a shot, but not too bad of a hit. He looks fine. 1st and 10. 11-yard run for Patrick Mahomes on his birthday. Getting a little rushing first down. He might be leading the team in rushing yards. We'll see. They really haven't ran the ball. So on first down, Mahomes is in the gun. Jerick McKinnon is the back, and it's going to be a quick pass left side to Rashee Rice. A low throw, but Rice makes a great catch for about 6 yards maybe. It was actually looked like a low snap, and it bounced off the ground, or Mahomes dropped it. Talking about the snap, but he was able to pick it up and sling it. He was able to pick it up and sling it to Rashee Rice on the left side. 2nd and 5. It was actually 5 yards. Mahomes is in the gun. Tony goes in motion from the right to the left. It's an orbit motion. He goes back to the right after going behind Mahomes. They're going to hand it off to Jerick McKinnon, and he's going to lose 4 yards. Dog, the Chiefs can't run the ball. It's going to be like 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10. A lot of window dressing. Having Tony sent in an orbit route. They're going to hand it off to McKinnon, and he's able to go absolutely nowhere. Trayvon Walker, I think, made the tackle. It was only a loss of 2. It looked more than that. But with that being said, it's still 3rd and 7. Not ideal. Mahomes in the gun. McKinnon on his left. He's got 3 out wide to his right. He's making a couple adjustments. Snap. He surveys. He's looking. He's got a lot of time, and he finds Justin Watson, who goes all the way to midfield to the 50 and fumbles the ball. Was he down by contact? The refs are going to say he was not down, and it's the Jags' ball. Let's see what the replay looks like. It might be challengeable, but if that is a fumble by the Chiefs for sure, I think it was a fumble. I don't think his knees were down. And Williams punched the ball out. Dude, he was like a foot from the ground and it got punched out. I think that's a fumble. That's a fumble. That's going to be Jags ball. Yeah, I don't think his knees were down when they punched it out. It's really close. On top of that, it was a personal foul called on Travis Kelce for unsportsmanlike conduct, and they're going to add 15 yards to the end of this play. He took his helmet off and, well, what did he do? What did he do? He unstrapped his helmet, but he didn't take it off. Can he not do that? Unless he did more than that, I'm not sure. It showed Kelce mad and he went like this, unbuttoned or whatever you want to call it, his helmet, but didn't show him taking it off. So I don't know. I just assumed when they called unsportsmanlike conduct on Kelce, he threw his helmet, but I don't know. If he threw his helmet off while still on the field, I mean, that's a penalty clear as day. But based on that replay, what am I missing? If that's all he did, what am I missing? Yeah, I don't know. Someone said, where's the penalty? I am not sure. I'm going to assume he took his helmet off. They didn't show it on the replay. But it looks like it was a Watson fumble, unless they're going to say the knee was down before it got punched out. But, dude, I am not so sure it was. And with that being said, if it is indeed a fumble, that personal foul on Kelce gives the Jags 15 more yards. It was fumbled roughly around midfield. So they're going to be up approximately around the Chiefs' 30-ish yard line, 35. If it is a fumble, which they're reviewing now, but it looks like it, dude. Yeah, Jordan said his right knee looked down. I don't know, dude. It looked like it started to come out before the right knee hit. We'll see, though. What'd you think about last game? It was a close one-score game or one-point game, but when you drop all those passes, you know, and Tony gives up a pick six, and you know, you can't have mistakes like that in this league. It's too close. It's too close to be messing around and getting turnovers and penalties like the Chiefs are doing right now. Dude, they had the Richie James muff, which thankfully the defense held them to only 3. Donovan Smith held on 3rd down, which would have been a first down to Travis Kelce near the red zone. Then Justin Watson fumbles. It was a really good play by that defensive back. He punched the ball out like as Watson was falling to the ground. I mean, the ball was this high off the ground. Yeah, it is for sure Jags ball after review. The Chiefs' 38-yard line, Lawrence in the gun. Quick pass, right side, dropped. If it was a backwards pass, that's a fumble. Chiefs ball. They're going to say it was incomplete. Snead jumped on it. Andy Reid might challenge his ball. That's going backwards. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. Challenge it, baby. Is Andy Reid going to throw it? Andy Reid's going to challenge it. Let's go, dude. You put that challenge flag up, Aaron? So, it was a backwards pass is what it looks like to me. It was almost a yard backwards, which was muffed, bobbled, and dropped. L'Jarius Sneed jumps on the ball. If this challenge is won, thank God, because after that Justin Watson fumble, the Chiefs offense needed the ball back, and we need some momentum, man. I will say this. It looks like a fumble. If it is recovered by L'Jarius Sneed, again, hats off to the defense who are balling out. All things considered, based on how this first half has gone so far. The defense for the Chiefs has definitely been the strong the strong aspect so far. It looked like a backwards pass, yes, sir. Rax with a 2 said that unsportsmanlike conduct is so stupid. If Kelsey didn't take his helmet off, I'm confused because he just unsnapped his helmet, but they didn't show anything else. So I don't know if he took his helmet off or not. American 1020 with the 20 bomb. We'll find our stride, man. No worries. And if we don't, guess what? Chiefs for life. Let's go, American 1020. Appreciate the positive words and the 20 bomb. Matthew with the 2. Get Mahomes, Justin Jefferson. I love that duo. Oh, me too. He is unworthy. Talking Justin Jefferson, he's unworthy to be on the Vikings. How many runs have the Chiefs called today? Like 2? I guess 3. Mahomes had a run, Pacheco had a run for 4 yards, and then McKinnon had a run for -2. 2 designed runs, though. Like the Mahomes run was a scramble. That wasn't designed. No, I think you're right, Darren. It was a backwards pass, is what it looked like to me. Trevor Lawrence's foot was a yard forward from where the intended receiver, the running back, I believe, first touched the ball when he threw it to him. Woo! We're still on a long commercial break trying to get back to this game. 2,400 in chat. Hope you guys are having a good day. Sometimes, there's not a lot of noon games the Chiefs have, but sometimes we'll see more in here on a noon game. It's out of network for more people. Let's see. We're back from commercial break. Yeah, it was backwards. So it should be Chiefs ball. It is Chiefs ball. At their own 43-yard line. Mahomes fumbles the snap, but he's able to get up and run forward and slide for maybe a gain of 1. It was a low snap. Dropped by Mahomes. 2nd and 9. So Mahomes averted a 5-yard loss maybe on a fumble and was able to scramble forward and slide. Still looking shaky on the offensive side of the ball. Yeah, it's only a 3-point game. The Chiefs' offense just needs to relax, man. Take a breath. Mahomes in the gun by himself. 3 to his right, 2 to his left. The Jags rush 4. Mahomes looks left. Caught by Rashee Rice. Shakes his man, and flag on the play blown dead. Is it false start on Jawan Taylor? They're going to call false start on Jawan Taylor. Yeah, he moved early. He moved early, and it's a league-wide crackdown happening on tackles lining up too deep and leaving early. They're going to be cracking down on that. He definitely left early, it looked like to me. But that would have been a 5-yard catch and more because Rashee Rice broke his initial tackle. Instead, it's 2nd and 14. MVS in motion from the left to the right. Mahomes has plenty of time. He's going to uncork it deep downfield, picked off by Andre Sisco. On 2nd and 14, the Jags have the ball at their own 12. It was basically a punt on 2nd down. Mahomes saw Justin Watson open. He wanted to go deep, and he wasn't able to put as much into it because pressure was bearing down on him. But, dude, he had plenty of time in the pocket. You kind of need to make a decision and throw. He had 3 seconds, maybe more. By the time he wanted to go deep, he went to throw, pressure bearing down on his face. He wasn't able to get everything he wanted into that throw, and it's basically a 2nd and 14 punt because I think the Jags have the ball on their own 12. Martin said, is this comedy? It's something. Chiefs players need EB back, but to yell at them and tell them to stop making mistakes, says Jason with the 5. Appreciate the 5 bomb, brother. Yeah, it's pretty ugly. And, the unfortunate part of all this is, to me, is with the offense continuing to stall and stall, you just force the defense, who is playing well, they're just forcing them back out on the field time and time again. I mean, they're going to start to, it's still early, but like, dude, if the defense is out on the field this much, like I worry about, you know, them starting to get a little tired. Not yet per se, but later on in this game, the offense needs to stay on the field and get some productive drives going, man. Cool Ghost with the 5 months. Is this what it's like to be a Jets fan? I don't think it's quite that bad. It's quite that bad, but it is ugly so far. It's definitely a comedy. Jason said at least the Jets won. They did. That walk-off overtime punt return was crazy, dude. Case said Mahomes is forcing the pass. I mean, on that one, he definitely went for it, but pressure was bearing down on him as he threw. He wasn't able to get everything he wanted into that throw. Big Time says Chiefs beating themselves. I mean, it's ugly. It's only 3-0. But, dude, the Jags could easily be up by 10, 13, 17. It's pretty ugly. Yep, could have had it with a little less pressure. True. I mean, Mahomes had the ball for 3 seconds at least. He had it for a while. Montasia with the 10. Thanks for the 10 bomb. I'll answer that in a second. We just got back from commercial break. Trevor Lawrence is going to hand the ball off out of the gun for about 4 or 5 yards to ETN. Second down, 9.5 minutes left in the second quarter. How did Trav get injured and how? He hyperextended his knee at practice 2 weeks ago, and he's dealing with a deep bone bruise right now. All right, here we're back, 2nd and 5. They were replaying the interception. Mahomes going deep there. Got picked off by Andre Sisco, and they're going to hand it off again for about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Basically, every team's favorite down and distance, 3rd and 1, but the most feared down and distance for the Chiefs. Nick Bolton is shook up on the play, and he's tightly holding his shin, left shin area. Yeah, he's in pain on the ground, which is not an ideal injury for the Chiefs, man. One of the key pieces of this defense. Bolton is now on his back. We'll see what's going on. They're going to take a injury commercial, I think. Alex says cramp. Yeah, hopefully it's just a cramp. That would be, you know, it's so hot. The field's like a real feel of like 120 degrees, super humid. I hope it's just a cramp. He's walking off on his own power, but he's limping. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Bro, I got a Charlie horse like 2 weekends ago in my calf, and I was just gripped with fear laying down, just holding my calf, and I felt a golf ball in it. Not a good feeling to get those Charlie horses. We'll see. He's walking off on his own power. And he's going to the blue tent. So we'll see what's going on. They're not going to cover him, though. They're just going to massage out that left lower leg. They're kind of looking at his ankle. He might have rolled it. We'll see. With that being said, 3rd and 1, flag on the play. Quite possibly offsides on the Chiefs, or is it false start? Neutral zone infraction on the Chiefs on 3rd and 1, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. Derek Nottie, who has had a relatively pretty good game, did get called on that play. Sean with the 2, thanks for the coverage while driving down 35 West. Yeah, heck yeah, man. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here.
Go get it.
Somebody said this is a horrible performance. It's not a good one so far. There's no sugarcoating it, man. It's been ugly. Been ugly. Somehow it's only 3-0 with 8 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second, but dude, it could be way worse. Lawrence in the gun. Christian Kirk in motion from the right to the left, but they're going to hand it off up the middle for about 5 or 6 yards. I mean, when you're averaging 5 or 6 yards a carry, and you've got a defense out there who just lost Nick Bolton for the time being while he's getting checked out. I don't know what's going on there. But they're already getting tired because they've been out there the whole game. I would love to see the time of possession. What's the time of possession been? It's not as bad as I thought. It's 13 minutes Jags and 9.5 minutes Chiefs. Not as bad as I thought. 2nd and 5. Play action. Lawrence is going to hold it, and he's going to target Christian Kirk right side, incomplete. McDuffie was tightly in coverage. I don't know if it was broken up necessarily by him or not. I couldn't tell. But either way, incomplete 3rd and 5. McDuffie was all over Christian Kirk. We could safely say that. Jordan said hard to watch. Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully the Chiefs can get a punt here. But, dude, the offense has to get it together, dude. They have got to get it together. Chris Jones isn't even playing now? He's out on the field right now. What do you mean? Isn't he? I see 95 right now. 3rd and 5. He's out there. Lawrence in the gun. Christian Kirk goes in motion from the left to the right. So Lawrence has 3 to his right. He's got 1 on his left and 1 running back on his left side. 3rd and 5 at their own 31. Lawrence steps back. Quick pass, middle of the field. Caught, and Agnew immediately falls to the ground right near the first down. He might be a half yard short. It's just going to be like 4th and inches. I would assume the Jags go for it here. Or you say, well, the Chiefs offense has done literally nothing all game long, and the last time we punted, it was muffed. So, wouldn't even be surprised if they punted it. They're gonna measure and see if it is a first down or how short it is exactly based on the spot. Eyes said, sloppy, undisciplined, and obviously self-defeating. This is not the team I know and love. Yeah, it's been rough. Is that a first down? It is a first down. The tip of the ball was barely touching, I guess. I couldn't tell from the angle exactly. They kind of had it back. Like, I didn't have a straight-on shot. But looks like it was enough for the first down. They're going to move the chains. It looks short to me. They just showed the replay. I don't know. But with that being said, it's first down. Jags at their own 36. Lawrence in the gun. They're going to hand it off on an outside run, right side between the tackle and the guard, and they're going to get a good, 9 yards. Looks like Justin Reed made the tackle. Might be 2nd and 2. Smooth with the 10. What's up, Smooth? I'll get to you in just a second. 2nd and 2. Quick pass to the left. And Evan Ingram is going to get about 5 yards. 1st and 10 at the 50. Ingram is down, though. Now he's going to get up. Bolton's back out there, ladies and gentlemen. So that's good news for the defense. Maybe it was indeed just a cramp. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Trevor Lawrence and company trying to get something together after the Chiefs keep, just gifting them attempt after attempt after attempt here with turnovers. Mahomes on a 3rd down threw a ball to Donovan Smith, who was an ineligible receiver on the opening drives. Richie James muffed a punt. I almost said Sky Moore. A lot of opportunities here for the Jags. Trevor Lawrence, quick pass, left side, bobbled. They're going to call it incomplete. 2nd and 10. Can you get the score? Yeah, look at the scoreboard. It's a big old scoreboard. 3-0, Jags. We do have an injured player, a Chief on the field, though. Willie Gay. He might be cramping, too. Willie was actually holding his abdomen. Man, they need to get these guys some electrolytes, man. Give him a banana. I don't know if he's cramping. I hope he's all right. Smooth said, hey, Cole, just woke up. Missed the start of the game. What happened? It's a low-scoring game. Yeah, it's full of turnovers and the offense doing nothing. The Chiefs are 1 for 4 on 3rd downs. Mahomes has 1 interception. Justin Watson has a fumble. So that's 2 turnovers. And then the third turnover is Richie James muffing a punt. Willie Gay is now jogging off the sideline. I would assume he's cramping up as well. Dude, these guys are cramping up so much. I'm drinking some of my electrolytes. I've got a cup of electrolytes over here, and it's making me stressed out. Ooh, so Willie Gay went to make a tackle and got a helmet right to the lower abdomen hip area. Could it be like a hip stinger or something? I'm not a doctor, but he got hit right in the hip with a helmet. Maybe he just needed to sit out for a second and think about his life. 2nd and 10, Lawrence in the gun, man in motion from the right to the left. So he's got 3 on the left side. It's going to be a trick play. It's going to be a quick pass to the left, but it's a backwards pass thrown all the way to the other side of the field to Travis Etienne, and the Chiefs didn't bite. Loss of 4. Oh, loss of 1? Jeez Louise, just pushed out like 4 yards back. Either way, okay, loss of 1. 3rd and 9. I could tell that was a clear backwards pass this time. They were bunched up. 3 on the left. Backwards pass to Evan Ingram. I think I might have said Christian Kirk. No, it was Christian Kirk. He's 13. Bro, I'm going to mix up their numbers all day. It's going to get annoying. 3rd and 11. Loss of 1 or 2 on that play after some trickery. Did not go their way. Lawrence now steps back in the gun, and Chris Jones is going to get there, but he can't hold on to him, and Lawrence is going to snake his way down the left side for about 5 yards and fall forward. Bro, Chris Jones won his matchup and had him by the ankle, and Lawrence was able to snake his way out of there. It's 4th and 5. The offense is out, going to go for it on 4th and 5. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Are they going to just fake it and just try to draw them off sides? Let's see. Timeout called Jags. No, timeout called by the Chiefs? No, timeout Jacksonville. They were not ready. There was 1 second left on the play clock when they called a timeout, and they still had wide receivers lining up. Bro, they better have Gatorade in those water bottles, because water ain't enough in this heat. You need some potassium, sodium, whatever else are in those. Put a little Tank 7 in there. Well, after that timeout by the Jags, let's see what happens here. Are they going to go for it near midfield on 4th and 5 when the Chiefs offense has done basically nothing? Their offensive coordinator was slamming his fist on the ground, on the table. They are going to go for it. They're back out there. Fourth and 5 at the Chiefs' 45-yard line, so they're actually 5 yards further than we have them marked. They're going to go for it. Lawrence in the gun. He's looking, and he's going to get sacked by Chris Jones. Chris Jones is back, ladies and gentlemen, after not being able to get to him on that 3rd and 9 or 3rd and 11. Lawrence was able to snake up the left sideline for 6 yards. Chris Jones did not let him go this time. Sack Nation, baby. Let's go. Huge. The defense is playing out of their minds. That's turnover on downs, Chiefs ball. 1st and 10. 4 minutes left in the second quarter. Chiefs have all 3 timeouts. They just need to put something together, man. They are right at midfield. Mahomes surveys, and he's going to get sacked. He's going to fumble. And Donovan Smith picks it up. What is happening, bro? Okay, forward progress was stopped. Mahomes was trying to get the ball out at the last second, but the play was blown dead. Bro, Mahomes I don't know. He had time. The pocket collapsed. Nowhere really to go. So Mahomes is going to try to get the ball out and do something with it, and he ends up fumbling. This is ugly, ladies and gentlemen. There is no way to sugarcoat it. The offense is looking terrible at this point in time. 2nd and 17. So that was a loss of 7 on 1st and 10. Mahomes is in the gun. He's got 2 out wide to each side. Flag on the play, but it's a quick pass to Travis Kelce, who's going to fight up past midfield. But with that flag on the play, is it going to be holding on the offense, making it 2nd and 27? Or what's the call? We're going to call false start on Jawan Taylor? Or, illegal formation, number 74. Yeah, they're really cracking down. They're going to say Jawan Taylor was too far back off the line of scrimmage. I mean, I literally said in my Chiefs-Jags preview video, expect them to crack down on this. So they're saying Taylor was lined up a little too deep, and he got flagged. 2nd and 22 after that call. Let's see what happens here. Mahomes, quick pass, left side to MVS, who's going to try to fight for some additional yards and not get much more than maybe 5. It's going to be like gain of 8. 56 yards of penalties so far called on the Chiefs. It's going to be 3rd and, roughly 14 yards. That's a long 3rd and 14, man. 2.5 minutes left in this half, and the Chiefs' offense has done basically nothing all game. Mahomes is 10 for 16, 90 yards and an INT. Mahomes is in the gun now. Justin Watson in motion from the left to the right. The Jags rush 4. Mahomes has time, but the pocket is going to collapse, and he's going to have to get it out to Noah Gray as the check down. And he's able to break a tackle. He breaks a bunch of tackles, and he got 13 yards and needed 14. 4th and 1. It's going to be 2-minute warning. Whoa, dude. Noah Gray shook off a tackle. It was Mahomes just checked it down to him on the right side. Noah Gray made a nice move, shook a tackle, made another move to avoid another, and gets tackled, I think, forward, knocking him down even closer to the first down. 2-minute warning. Dog, I'm calling this game pretty calmly, but I am hella nervous, y'all. Don't get it twisted. My stomach is in a knot and a half. It's just so ugly. Nothing looks good. I mean, the defense looks really good. But dude, the offense has to respond. They have to give the defense some help. The defense keeps showing up. Out of all 3 turnovers, I think this game for the Chiefs, and it's only 3-0. That is a W for the Chiefs defense, but the offense has to do something, man. Craig said you can't help but think this is Nagy's play calling with the 2. My answer's kind of the same, dude. I have no idea who's calling the plays when. I'm going to assume Andy Reid is calling most of them. He's the offensive-minded guy. I don't care who's the coordinator. Mahomes MVP said run the ball. Yeah, they can't. I think they forgot how. Should they go for it? I think you need to. I think you need to. You need to get some points, dude, before the half. But they're going to get the ball at half as well. And they've been sputtering all game long. This is one of those situations where ideally you need to go for it. You're on the Jags. Let's see, where are they at exactly? They are on can't see exactly where they are. Oh, if I open up the Gamecast, they're on the Jags 42. So we're spot on with our mark. 4th and 1. Adjustments needed. Facts, Ruben. Facts, my guy. Yep, Darrell is speaking facts here. Defense is going to get exhausted. They're playing their tail off this half. But, dude, the offense needs to give them some breaks. And they need to get some drives or just some first downs and establish a successful drive. Get some momentum going. It's 120 degrees almost on the field. And it's super humid. You've got defensive players cramping up. I mean, they need a break. It is a crazy game, said Andreas. It is crazy ugly. Gina said, we are too. Yeah, my stomach is in the knots, man. 4th and 1. The offense is out there. Or 4th and 2, actually. Mahomes is in the gun. He's got 2 out wide to his left. He looks right, check down to CEH, who catches it, shakes a tackle. He's up at the 30. Please just hold on to the ball. 1st down and more. Whew! CEH flicked out of the backfield, and Mahomes hit him on a quick pass right side. He was able to shake his initial man. Even if he didn't, he had enough for a 1st down, but he's able to fight for more. Clock is ticking. 1 minute and 40 left in the 2nd quarter. Yeah. 1st and 10. Quick pass to Travis Kelce for about 6 yards. Like 6. I was going to say 7, and I was going to say 6, and I was going to say 7, and I ended up sounding like I'm Team Slytherin. Or what is it? Is it Slytherin? Doesn't sound like a serpent out here. Smiley said CH did something. Yeah. It was actually not the easiest catch. He had to completely high point it. But it was good catch. Good play call. Good play call as well on 4th and 1. They're now at the Jags 25. 2nd and 3. Mahomes in the gun. Looks left. Looks right. Chucks it middle of the field. Caught. Noah Gray. 1st down about the 9-yard line. 48 seconds left in the half. The Chiefs have all 3 timeouts. They're rushing to the line. Mahomes is barking orders, trying to get everybody lined up. Clock is ticking. 32 seconds left. 1st and goal at the 9. Low snap, but Mahomes fields it, chucks it, back shoulder throw, Sky Moore touchdown, but flag on the play. Penalty thrown at the 4. Let's see what the call is. I'm freaking nervous as hell. I'm just going to assume it's on the Chiefs, but... It was a touchdown to Sky, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what it was. So it is a touchdown. Illegal use of the hands to the face on the defense. Penalties declined. Touchdown, baby. Woo! That's what we needed. We needed some momentum before the half. Sky Moore with his 2nd ever NFL touchdown. 1st one. His rookie year was in the Super Bowl. Sky was one-on-one on the right side. Little shake and bake, back shoulder throw. Front corner of the end zone, touchdown Chiefs. 27 seconds left in the half. Harrison Butker's kick is up. Right down the middle. Field goal is good. 7-3. Jags have 2 timeouts. The Chiefs never called one. So they actually, it was nice there. They let quite a bit of time go off the clock. The Jags only have 27 seconds and 2 timeouts. That is what the Chiefs needed, man. A little bit of momentum going into the half. They get the ball back at half. So build on that momentum and give the defense a little bit of a break. They're talking about it on the broadcast, but I agree. I am so surprised that the Jags would go for it on 4th. What do they go for it on 4th and 5? Or whatever, resulting in a turnover on downs. When the Chiefs offense has been sputtering like they have, like why not punt it, pin it to them deep, and force them to drive all the way down the field with roughly 2.5 minutes left in the quarter? I mean, I'm fine with their decision to be aggressive and it backfiring. Like, don't get me wrong. But hey, Chiefs were able to put 7 up. The kick is up and touchback. Jags are going to get the ball at their own 25 with 27 seconds left in the half and 2 timeouts, trailing by 4, and the Chiefs get the ball back at half. Mike Gerber with the 8 months, perfect. And now we get the ball after half. Exactly. If the Chiefs can rally and put together a successful drive in the second half, I mean, that's 14-3 when it should be probably 21-7 right now. Chiefs trailing by 2 scores. They've turned the ball over 3 times. And all they've gotten out of it, talk about the Jags, is 3 points. Spags has been coaching his freaking, butt off. I was going to say balls off, but I already said it too late. Trevor Lawrence steps back, throws it to Christian Kirk, who shakes 2 tackles, was only going to get about 6 yards, but was able to fight upfield for 4 more. They're up near the 36. 20 seconds left. Jags call a timeout. So they got one remaining. Bolton was limping again. He was able to shake off 2 tackles there. Somebody said in the chat Bolton was limping. I'll tell you this, if he got a Charlie horse, he ain't going to feel right for a couple days. It's basically your muscles turn into a golf ball or maybe even bigger in your calf. If that's what he had, he might be limping for a little bit. 1st and 10. Jags ball after converting that first down. 20 seconds left, though, is the key here. Can they get in field goal range? That's what they're going to try. He takes a shot downfield. An amazing catch by Calvin Ridley. Holy smokes, how did he wheel that in? Left sideline, one-on-one with the Jarius Sneed. Jumps, leaps, catches. And they might be a penalty. There's a flag on the play, but they might be calling it on the Chiefs. And if so, it's penalty declined. Right? If it's pass interference, it should be penalty declined. Snead was all over him. What a freaking catch by Ridley, bro. Yeah, they called pass interference on Snead, but the penalties declined. So regardless if Ridley would have caught that ball or not, I think it would have been pass interference on Snead. They're all the way up to the Chiefs' 38 now. 13 seconds left in the half, 1 timeout. They're in field goal range, but they're probably going to want more. Quick pass, left side, 9 seconds left, pushed out of bounds after a few yards. They're up to the 33, 32, 33-yard line. Unfortunate. The Jags looks like they're probably going to get 3 points before half ends, which you only had, 27 seconds left and had to drive the field? I mean, the Chiefs did it in 13 seconds, so anything is possible. They had double that, but geez, man. You don't want to see that. Let's see what happens here. They got 1 timeout and 9 seconds left. They're going to try to do something else here. Lawrence in the gun. He looks right, doesn't like it, checks down left, or middle of the field rather, for about 2 yards. They're going to call a timeout with 2 seconds left and field goal time. ENL with the $12, well, it's not dollar, but the 12 bomb. Thanks for the 12, man. Let's go. They actually got a timeout off at 3 seconds, so instead of 2, they've got 1 extra. $49-yard field goal attempt, so it's not an automatic 3. That's what these guys are paid to do. So ideally, it's going to be a miss, but realistically, let's see. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. 6-3 Jags, trailing by 1 at halftime. What an ugly half this was. With all that being said, the fact that the Chiefs are somehow up at all is almost as miraculous as the virgin birth. I'm not going to lie. I'm very impressed that it's somehow the Chiefs are winning this game, because it's been ugly, very ugly. Now the defense has been the bright spot. Multiple sacks on 3rd downs. They held the Jags on 4th down. Looking good. That's the bright spot to me, because if you look at the team stats right now, which I could share this. If you look at the team stats right now, I think I can screen share. Take a look at that. I'll zoom in. Maybe not that far. I mean, the Chiefs are 1 for 5 on 3rd downs. Now the Jags are 2 for 7. Not any better. The Chiefs have a couple less drives. But let's look at these penalties. 7 penalties for 56 yards. Good God, dude. 1 is on Donovan Smith, a hold. 2 are on Jawan Taylor. 1 for a false start. 1 for illegal formation. They are cracking down on that, so he's going to have to quit doing that. But this is the big one to me. 3 turnovers. So you had Justin Watson fumble, a Richie James muffed punt, and a Mahomes interception that was basically a punt on 2nd and 14. He threw the ball all the way down the field. Andre Sisco picked it off. Great play by Sisco. But all things considered, the fact that the Jags have not really been able to do much, and they're 0-1 in the red zone, they got 3 out of it, but they didn't get a touchdown. And the Chiefs put together that drive at the end of the half to even be up at all. That's freaking crazy. Now, they can't play like this in the second half if they want to come out with a win. But the fact that it's basically, for all intents and purposes, guys, 0-0 in the second half. I mean, they're up by 1. Okay, 1-0. That's how you can kind of look at it. I am extremely surprised. Mahomes, 15 of 21, 144 yards, 1 TD, 1 INT. Can we see? 86 rating, 86.2. Meanwhile, Trevor Lawrence has a 73.1 rating, not doing much better, 12 for 20, 100 yards. Now, the Jags had that fumble. Remember when Trevor Lawrence threw a backwards pass on a wheel route, I think, of sorts, to the running back, and he fumbled it. It was just barely a backwards pass. So, there you have it. 1-point game. It's been ugly. Now, with all that being said, a little bit of a bright spot here. We're going to give away a helmet right now. A signed Trent McDuffie helmet. And he actually, if you can read that, wrote HBTC on it as a nod to the community. Trent McDuffie signature, full-size helmet, HBTC, and he also wrote Super Bowl 57 champs. I'm going to refresh and just make sure. We have 443 comments. We're going to literally select a random person that commented HBT Chiefs on here to win this football. And we will follow up with you on Facebook. But because it's a private group, we have to do this a bit manually. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to generate a random number between 1 and 443. Okay, so, and then we're going to have to kind of find that person manually. Aaron's going to do that during the rest of halftime here. So, the random number between 1 and 443, and then I'm going to open up every comment, and we're just going to go down and select that person. And that number is 423, which is actually easy. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and all we have to do is count 20 up. So that's actually pretty easy. I'm actually going to do it because it's so easy, I think, in theory. Remember, it could have been 1. It could have been 500 or 443. But because it was 423, I'm just pulling up all the comments. And I'm going to go all the way down and count up 20. Dude, Eric got in 1 minute ago. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Mike Richard. Mike Richard is the winner of the signed Trent McDuffie helmet. I'm going to screenshot it just to remember. Let's go, Mike. Congrats on winning that helmet, man. And I appreciate Chiefs. We partnered up with Chiefs Bids for this giveaway. If you are new and don't know what Chiefs Bids is, it's an awesome partnership that they have with the Chiefs through the Chiefs app. You can go to bids and you can place bids on auctioned items. It could be former Chiefs gear, current or former players, signed merch, game-worn merch, and you can bid on it and win it. There's mystery boxes. I mean, dude, I got all kinds of stuff over here from Chiefs Bids, man. I got a signed Travis Kelce jersey that I won on a mystery box with a golden ticket. Got a signed Jamal Charles jersey. I mean, we got a bunch of signed stuff over here. They're doing great things. Make sure to check them out. Thanks so much for sponsoring this giveaway. Guys, I appreciate it if anybody from Chiefs Bids is in there. And make sure to give a follow on their private group. They have 2,100 people. There was 1,500 before we did the giveaway and plugged it. But dude, there's a lot of people in this group that they trade duplicate items. They sell items that they have that's duplicates. Like, a lot of things are going on in here, and you could find deals. So definitely give them a look. Shout out to them, and congrats on the winner. We'll have to link up with him somehow after this stream or within the next couple days. Mike Richard. With that being said, we don't have long before the second half. So I'm going to hit a quick be right back video just so I can run to the restroom and get this second half started. Give me a half second while we run it up.
No. Broncos country. Let's die. Oh, thank God it was a dream. No, it wasn't. Overcast. Pretty fitting for today. No sun today. We are unworthy. No, I'm gonna cook breakfast this morning because some man in Denver needs to cook. I'm sorry I won't be able to make it in today. 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, 3 field goals. Reason? Yeah, I'm gonna go see my therapist. I mean, our defense is actually elite, but our offense sucks. I was booing him too. I was booing my TV. Boo! 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 What was that 4th and 1 call, dude? We needed 1 yard. Why are we throwing it into the end zone against Stephon Gilmore? God, I would have left the game too at overtime. Tried to leave my house. My wife said, no, honey, you drank way too many Bud Lights. I mean, the Chiefs lost to the Colts too. I think the Colts are just that good. God dang it, no they're not. They freaking suck. Hackett couldn't hack it. I could call better plays, and I've only ever played Madden. Russell Wilson, man. He's washed. I cannot deny it anymore. He's freaking washed, bro. God! Horrible. No, honey, I don't need anything from the store. Where are you going? Walmart? No. Do not go there. Oh, God, dude, that's the mailman. He's a Chiefs fan. No, thank you. Not home. God's not answering his thrown up prayers, that's for sure. He sucks. Go Chiefs! Let's go Chiefs!
How about go Chiefs?
All right, we back, and I definitely noticed on break that we missed a Tom Grossi raid. I'm so sorry if anybody from Grossi Posse is in here. We had to do this giveaway during halftime, and I was like stressed we weren't going to get there in time, so I wanted to get that done and out of the way, and I did not check chat. Shout out to Grossi Posse. Shout out to Tom Grossi. If you guys aren't still in here, freaking A. I missed it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know. I had to do that giveaway, man. I didn't see it. Can you shut the door, by the way, Aaron? Xavier. No, we got King with the 2. Freaking A. We need to go raid Grossi back and say, sorry we missed it. Where's Tom Grossi at? We should raid him right back. We're just going to raid Tom Grossi right back. Everybody go in here and spam how about those Chiefs, because I feel bad that we missed this raid. So sorry, Tom. I'm going to send him a super chat. I'm just sending him a quick 5 saying, sorry, I missed it. There, I sent him a 5 saying sorry. Yeah, shout out to Tom Grossi, man. I know we missed some stuff. I'm going to catch up. King with the 2 said Grossi raid. I missed it. This game is very stressful. Run the dang ball. Very stressful indeed. We'll take a look at their rushing yards in a second before this second half starts. Kiki, do you love me? With the 2 months, I thought even before the season that this is the best defense Mahomes has played with. They look really good, man. Sean with the 50 said, howdy, HBTC family. Our defense is smoking, and we have the offensive guru. Get that man a cheeseburger, believe. Hey, thanks so much for the 50 bomb, Sean. Eli with the 6 months. Let's freaking go. Mahomes throws for 3 more TDs this half, and let's get a dub. Michael with the 1 month said, let's go. Appreciate it, man. Kung Fu Wombat with the 2. Reverse counter Grossi raid. We reversed it. We had to say sorry. We had to do it to say sorry. It's definitely halftime. My bad on that. We had to counter the Grossi raid because we missed it, man. I was so focused and I wasn't stressed, but I was like, yo, we got to get this this giveaway done before the end of half because I don't want to cut into calling the game. We got Craig with the 5. Only thing that makes me feel a little better about our offense, Burrow is 8 for 11 for 35 yards in the first half. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be a little bit rusty, but I mean, we're hunting for moral victories at this point if we're just saying at least the Bengals aren't doing well either because we need a dub. We need to pick it up. We need a dub. Thanks for the 5 bomb, though, man. I appreciate you. All right, I got to get out of Grossi's stream because his voice is in my ear. I'm also going to switch AirPods. We did it, though. We did the giveaway. And we did all that before. How long is half? It's almost over. They're coming back out. Chiefs get the ball at half. Now, as far as rushing, bro, the Chiefs have 12 yards rushing, 14 yards rushing, 12 from Mahomes, 4 from Pacheco. Yep, thanks for raiding back, guys. I felt bad we missed the whole thing. I never do giveaways at halftime. I'm normally just here and focused up, but we did something special with Chiefs bid, so my attention was just fully focused on that for 5 minutes, and of course, it was the 5 minutes that Tom Grossi rated us, but we made it happen. Yeah, man. Pathetic half, especially from a running standpoint. The offense not able to get... Here, let me switch it from half to third quarter. The third quarter is underway. And it's actually a short kick to force a return. And James is going to get only up to about the 19-yard line. You all good over there?
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure. Just wanted to swing by and say God bless everyone and let's stay positive. We will be okay, said John Ryan McGregor. Have a great day and be good to people. Thanks, bro. Appreciate the kind, positive words, man. 1st and 10. Mahomes under center. Pacheco, the lone back. And they are going to run it. And Pacheco is going to break to the 30, 40. Oh, he's out of bounds at about midfield. Holy crap. Give Pacheco the ball again. And then guess what? Do it again. Let's go. Woo! Oh, my God. Aaron, don't ever do that again.
Sorry.
Just kidding. Let's go, baby. Isaiah Pacheco had some good blockers, gets out to the right side, and they are used to the Chiefs not being able to run at all. And Pacheco almost broke it off for a touchdown. Let's go, baby. That's what we needed. I hope he took the over on Pacheco's rushing yards. Because he might... Oh, CEH gets the ball now, and we're going to go from a 40-yard run by Pacheco to no gain for CEH. There was a lot of awkward people piled up in the pile there. 2nd and 10. Sean with another 50 after dropping 50 earlier. Said, we're going to be all right, fam. Enjoy that second half. Appreciate the call. Call out Danny. Jack Stack at a minimum when I come to Kansas City in December with Greg. Oh, let's go, Sean. Heck yeah, man. Thanks again for another 50. 2nd and 10 after a no-gain run from CEH after a 30-ish yard run from Pacheco the play before. Mahomes steps back, sidearm slings it. A very hard contested catch intended for Travis Kelce is incomplete. 3rd and 10. I don't understand for the life of me. I understand a little bit. Like, Pacheco is tired after a 30-yard run, but then you give it to CEH right after. I'm like, dog. Pacheco had the hand. Give it to him again. Anyway, with that being said, it's 3rd and 10 at midfield. They're at midfield, Aaron. 3rd and 10. Mahomes in the gun. 3 out wide to his right. He's looking left, and he's going to sling it deep. Caught! Justin Watson at the 15-yard line. Let's go! Some redemption there a little bit from Justin Watson, who got the ball punched out in the first half for a fumble. Mahomes' offensive line held up, and Justin Watson had to make an incredible catch. A defender's hand is in between the ball and his hands, and his chest, rather. And Watson held onto it like Spider-Man. 1st and 10 at the 16. Mahomes under center, Pacheco the lone back, Kelce in motion from the right to the left. We need a touchdown. They're going to hand it off to Pacheco and run almost the same play, same direction, and he's going to get no gain. Maybe one. If you want to give it to Pacheco again, like I like that, but it almost looked like the same exact play call. Like, mix it up a little bit. 12 and a half minutes left in the third. The Chiefs have marched all the way down the field within striking distance here. 2nd down and 9. So they did get 1. Mahomes in the gun. By himself. Pacheco flicks out as a receiver. So he's got 5 targets. 3 on the left, 2 on the right. Pacheco in motion. Quick pass. Travis Kelce caught. And is caught, pretty much tackled right away. Maybe 3rd and 4. They got about 5 yards, roughly. Danny with the 2 bomb. Sean, you've got it. Let's freaking go. Danny with the 2. Let's go, Danny.
Broncos country, let's ride. Let's ride.
All right. Travis Kelce in the red zone. 30 targets, 19 receptions, 10 TDs. Led the NFL in every single category in the red zone. Incredible. 3rd and 3 at the 9. Kelce is the middlemost man on the right. Mahomes has 3 targets. He rolls right, looking, lofts it up. Touchdown, Travis Kelce. Let's go, dude. Oh, my gosh. The Chiefs should quite possibly not be up right now, but they are now ahead 13-6. Woo! We needed Kelce back, ladies and gentlemen, and somehow he gets open. On a scramble drill, Kelce just does what he does, freelances, finds an open spot. Kelce gets a touchdown and punts it into the field, or into the stands. Holy smokes, we needed that so bad. Oh my gosh. Butker, the extra point should be up and good, I hope. Yep, right down, well, a little to the left, but it's in. 14-6. That is what we needed. 2 drives in a row, guys, have resulted in touchdowns for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's called momentum. That's a confidence booster. That's what they needed, baby. Holy smokes. Kung Fu with the membership. Let's go, man. And Jack Hall with the 10 months. We need this win. Everybody support the channel and let's go Chiefs. Jack, thanks for the kind words, man. Tristan said, I've been playing hard. The Lord is good. You've been playing hard? All right, let's go, Tristan. I like that. Oh, praying hard. I can't read. Oh, that makes way more sense. Yeah, I always kind of joke, like, I don't know how much God cares about football, a certain football team winning. But I do always, like, pray that everybody stays safe out there on the field, man. I hate injuries. But hey, if the good Lord above wants to tip the scales in the favor of Kansas City, I'm here for it. Let's go. What a drive, man. That was a huge run by Pacheco. Let me actually look and see. Let's go play by play. So on that drive, they went. Where are we at? Is this right? Yeah. 31-yard run by Pacheco. Sets up some momentum there. And then Mahomes threw a deep pass left across the field. Justin Watson was running across the field. 34 yards. Huge catch by Justin Watson, dude. He had the ball like this, right? Ball's here. The defender's hand is here. So it goes Justin Watson's hands. Football, defensive back's hands. And he somehow made it to just fall to the ground and keep the ball in possession. Keep it held like a little baby. And then Travis Kelce does what he does in the red zone, gets open. It was on a scramble drill. Mahomes didn't like what he saw, runs to the right. Kelce skirts left, back closer to the middle of the field, finds an opening in the defense and exploits them. Touchdown. I don't know how the Chiefs are winning right now, but I'm going to take it. I mean, here's how the Chiefs are winning right now. Their defense, Kansas City's defense is playing lights out, dude. Hopefully they got a little bit of rest because the Chiefs were able to put together a couple of drives. Now, that being said, they went 7 plays, 81 yards, in only 3.5 minutes. So it wasn't a long drive. But they moved all the way down the field and got some points up, baby. Chiefs #1 fan with the 5. I have 5 Chiefs in fantasy football. Kelsey, Mahomes, Pacheco, Tony, and Sky, but Moore and Tony aren't starting. You probably should have put Tony in, I guess. I don't know. That was Taylor Swift offense to shake it off. That was for Taylor Swift's offense to shake it off. Yes, sir, Travis. Let's go, dude. Thanks for the 2-bomb, brother. All right. After all that, we're finally back from a commercial break. Butker's going to boot this kick. Touchback. Jags are going to get the ball at the 25. Tyshawn with the 2-bomb. That was refreshing to see a drive like that. Thank God. Whew. Man, oh man, ladies and gentlemen. Tyshawn, thanks again for the 2, man. The first ever 2-bomb or super chat in general on the channel. Thank you. 1st and 10 is Trevor Lawrence and company at their own 25. They haven't really been able to do much, all things considered, on offense. Chiefs give them the ball 3 times in the first half, and they turned that into 2 field goals. One was an end of half field goal. ETN, though, is going to get a run up the middle for about 9 yards. It's going to be second and very short. Gouged the defense there for 9. Bro, that Pacheco run was what we needed, man. Lawrence and company, 2nd and 1 in the gun. Lawrence has 2 out wide to his left, 1 lone back on his right side. It's going to be a quick pass to Christian Kirk, who's going to be able to fight up for about 2.5, 3 yards, first down, moving the chains. Teresa with the 20-bomb said, never lose faith. Let's go. Thank you for the 20. Yeah, ideally we want to force a punt and then score again. That would be a little bit more comfortable. That would be a little bit more comfortable. Yeah, we need to get that ball. Exactly. So first down, 10.5 minutes left in the third, after the Chiefs drove all the way down the field and put up a quick touchdown in about 3.5 minutes. What are the Jags going to do in response? Lawrence, under center. He's got a 1 lone back, play action. He's looking deep, but the line collapses, and he's sacked by 18 Chiefs players. Every single one fell on top of Trevor Lawrence on that play. I think George Karlaftis might got credit on that, but dude, everybody fell on him. So if that's credited to Karlaftis, that's going to be his 2nd sack of the game, I believe. I don't know. Nick Bolton was there. Karlaftis was there. Chris Jones was there. The water boy was there. Everybody was there. Loss of 7. 2nd and 17. Lawrence in the gun by himself, 3 out wide to his right. Chiefs are going to blitz Willie Gay up the middle, but quick pass is going to be caught for about 7 or 8 yards by Christian Kirk. Pressure was coming. Lawrence had to get rid of the ball quickly. And here we are, 3rd and long. Third and 10. Furious George, I like that. Yes, sir. Third and 10. Lawrence in the gun. 3 lined up on his right. Let's see what happens. The Chiefs do bring an extra. Pass middle of the field. Could have been a first down, but dropped. 4th and 10. Jags need to punt, I would think, please. And then please just catch the punt. But yeah, they're going to punt. All right, 4th and 10. The punt is up. And let's see what happens here. Richie James is going to let it bounce. He's going to catch it, though. And then run up to about the 10-yard line, maybe the 9. It was going to take a favorable Jacksonville bounce closer to the end zone, and instead, Richie did scoop it. He scooped it and got him up to about the 9. Man, oh man. Daryl with the 6. Pop needs to have more run plays or screen passes. I'm all for it. Let's give the hot hand the ball. KC Chiefs, but there's no F with the membership. Let's go. Appreciate you. And then Sean with the 5 gifted. Let's get it, baby. Cole, are you going to go to the car show that Travis Kelce is hosting the day before the Bears game? I'd actually really like to, Brian. I asked my wife about it because all proceeds go to Travis Kelce's foundation, so I'd like to go. It's a big car show at the West Bottoms. Oh, come on. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm more interested in that. In the past, he's done fundraisers via like a fashion show. I don't know nothing about fashion. But a car show, I like that. Abel says Skull Vikings, but Chiefs' second favorite team. Oh, let's go, dude. Snead has been the only defensive player not playing out of their mind. Yeah, Snead's kind of rusty a little bit. He didn't play all of preseason. Didn't play half a training camp. Was limited all week in practice, trying to rest his knee. Ooh, Travis Henry said if you had to pick one stadium to watch outside of Arrowhead, what would you pick? You know what, man? I'm sure there's other places to go, but dude, I've had such a great interaction with Bills Mafia, and it's such a good game most times when they play. I'd like to go to the Bills Stadium. I think that would be a fun place to go. They're crazy fans, bro, jumping through tables. Like, I think that would be fun. KC with the gifted. Let's go, dude. All right, we are almost back from commercial break. Chiefs are going to have the ball at their own 9-yard line. Still a temperature of 119 degrees on the field. It's a hot one. No cloud cover now. It's bright. Mahomes in the gun. MVS in motion from the left to the right. Mahomes fields another low snap, trying to sidearm sling it to Kelce, and he does. What the heck? He snakes across the field for about a 4-yard gain, but it was the weirdest pass I ever saw in my life. Kelce was set up to block, and Mahomes was so close to Kelce by the time he did a little sidearm, whoop, it was almost a handoff. I mean, Kelce was within a yard, maybe 2 of Kelce's little sidearm dump off, or of Mahomes' little sidearm dump off. That was weird. And then Kelce tries to snake up the left side across the field from the right to the left and gets about 3-4 yards. That was freaking weird, dude. 2nd and 6. Mahomes, shotgun, quick pass left side to Noah Gray, who is going to shoulder his way for a first down and more. 7.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Maybe a gain of 10-ish. We'll say 7. I guess they are saying 10 yards. I couldn't tell exactly where he stepped out of bounds. So 1st and 10, moving the chains. Gray is cooking. I like when Gray cooks. Let's go, dude. Mahomes is now under center. Pacheco, the lone back. Noah Gray in motion. And they're going to give the ball again to Isaiah Pacheco. Shakes off a hit, spins, and is still actually not able to fully shake it off like Taylor Swift. Up to about the 30, but flag on the play. All these Taylor Swift references because of the Kelce and Swift rumors got in my head, guys. Holding offense, number Jawan Taylor, number 74. That is the 3rd penalty called on Jawan in this game. So instead of roughly a 6-yard gain by Isaiah Pacheco, Jawan's going to get flagged for a hold. I think it's safe to say the refs are just going to stare at Jawan Taylor this whole game. So he should just not do anything. Don't leave early. Don't line up too far back. They're watching you every play, bud. It's a league-wide crackdown happening because of the Thursday night game. With that being said, 1st and 17. because that was a first down run. Mahomes has 3 to his right. He's just going to loft it to Pacheco. Some miscommunication there, incomplete. Mahomes was expecting Pacheco to turn left up closer to the sideline. I think Pacheco turned the opposite way. Right now, it looks like the Ravens are beating the Bengals by 10. They just scored a touchdown. Not that I care that much, because I would rather just see the Chiefs get the W no matter what. But 2nd and 17, Mahomes flicks Pacheco out from the backfield to line up as a receiver. So he's got nobody back there with him. He's got time. He's going to scramble to his right. Another flag on the play. Quite possibly another hold. And Mahomes is going to scramble up the right sideline for like 13, 14 yards, but it's probably going to be another holding call. I think we might have an injured Jag on the play. Josh Allen, the defensive end, was slow to get up there. Holding offense number 74? Oh my God! What? Again? So he did get beat to the outside and Juwan was pushing him, but I think pulled him down to the ground there at the end, so they're going to call it. Are they pulling Taylor from the game? Juwan Taylor is not in the game. He's on the sideline. 2nd and 25. They got a new right tackle in. Is it Niang? I can't tell. Oh, Prince Tega Winogo. Mahomes, quick pass. CEH right side on a screen. 2nd and 25, and they're going to get like 5 yards. Trade 74, get him off and out. Bro, they pulled him from the game. That's freaking wild. Yeah, I know we got Jags fans in here. Like, hey, man. Hey, man. He was our tackle previously. We know the feeling, perhaps. Dude, they pulled him from the game. 3rd and 19. That's 2 holding calls on this drive. Mahomes is in the gun. 2 out wide to his left, 1 on the right. Kelsey lined up as well on the right side. Mahomes is just going to flick it down to Jerick McKinnon. Needed 19, got 6, 7 maybe. Really, at that point, he's giving a check down to McKinnon to give the punting unit some breathing room. Any flag from here on out, if Juwan Taylor's in the game, I'm going to assume is on Juwan Taylor. Like, if they just throw a flag, I'm just going to be like, where's 74 and what did he do? Casey said, who's better, Mark Andrews or Kelsey? Not even a question. Townsend standing at his own 8-yard line, booms this punt. Caught at the 28-yard line. Jalen Watson missed the initial tackle. Agnew snakes up to about the 35. I think it was Agnew. Yeah. Dante said Taylor helping his old team is crazy. I mean, I don't think it's intentional, but geez Louise, they're flagging this man. You had to prepare for it, dude. I literally did a video talking about the league-wide crackdown on the Chiefs on Friday. Like, I said part of the game plan has to be expecting them to flag Juwan Taylor for lining up too deep, for leaving early. They're going to look at this man every single play. They're going to make an example out of him, even though he literally did what he's doing right now, minus the holds. Like, I mean, okay, held, whatever. But I'm talking about quick off the line and a couple steps off the line of scrimmage. He did that for 4 years in Jacksonville. But after, a whole half of the commentators whining, moaning, crying, complaining, possibly needing some soy milk for their saggy man boobs, they're making an example out of him. You have to come into the game like knowing that they're going to look at Juwan Taylor every single play. Is that really a surprise? Like, come on, dude. They're so frustrated with him, they pulled him from the game. Everybody drinks every time 74 gets flagged. I think I'll end up on the floor. Carlel, I think, said coach did not pull Taylor soon enough. Oh yeah, refs are picking on him on purpose. They're going to make an example. They're not playing games when they said they issued a league-wide crackdown on this stuff. This game is like the movie The Longest Yard. He's coming back out. I'm sure they pulled him to talk with him and be like, dog, get it together. Darrell said, I'm half in the bag already. Hey, after this, if I wasn't calling this game, guys, I'm only on my second Tank 7. Just started it. If I wasn't calling this game, I might be on my third Tank 7. I don't even know. This game has been stressful. Somebody say get Wanye Morris out there. Bro, Wanye Morris is inactive. He's not even suited up. So he's not even the next man up on the pecking order. It's going to be maybe Niang, or obviously they put in Prince Tega Winogo. So that's who they think is the next man up. All right, 1st and 10. Trevor Lawrence and company in the gun. They pitch it right side to ETN, and it's going to get blown up by Nick Bolton for no gain. Holy smokes, dude. Nick Bolton flew out of the backfield like a rocket, taking ETN down before he could even get a yard. Yeah, we need defense, baby. Need another big step up from the defense here. I mean, when you get 2 holding penalties on the same drive, and there was even another penalty, I think. I don't even remember. I mean, the offense can't get going, bro. With that said, punt happened, and it's now 2nd and 9 for the Jags. Trevor Lawrence, left side, incomplete. Zay Jones is looking for a flag. So is Trevor Lawrence. And there's no call at the moment, 3rd and 9. Let's see. I need a replay here to see what's going on. They had McDuffie blitzing, and Trevor Lawrence had to let it go. So everybody wanted a flag here. There's nothing, but they're saying on Joshua Williams, but they're not showing a replay of it. So I don't know what we're missing here. Yo, Carrick with the 10. Happy to be watching the game. I was at C for the first game of the season. Hey, welcome back. Glad you're able to watch it. Thanks for the 10, bro. Appreciate the support. 3rd and 9. They've got 1 second left on the play clock. Delay a game. Thank you. It should have been a delay a game earlier. They hiked it probably even sooner than they did last time. They got hit with a delay a game this time. We'll take it. That's 3rd and 14. I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm terrified of the Chiefs' defense at times on 3rd and long. They've been doing a good job, but geez Louise. Yeah, Josh Williams did have a pull. They finally showed the replay of Josh Williams getting away with a little tug there on Zay Jones. 3rd and 14. After all that being said, and a delay a game, Trevor Lawrence steps back. He goes to throw a screen pass, and it is batted down by Chris Jones. Once again, Chris Jones making his mark, making his presence known. That won't go down as a sack. You're not even going to see it on the stat sheet. I mean, you'll see it as a PBU, but that's like hidden. That's like hidden stats that you're not going to see there. That is essentially a sack for all intents and purposes on 3rd and 14. The defense showing up huge. All right, 5th punt for the Jags. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds at roughly the 20-ish yard line. Richie James was staring back at the sun again. Thankfully didn't have to look at it or make a play on the ball this time. Bro, Chris Jones is a beast, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute beast. Troy's texted me, my editor. He's like, dude, they pulled Jawan from the game. Yeah, they did. They pulled him from the game. You think he's back out there now, right? You guys see him out there? Get that man his contract. That's what we need. CJ playing for that money. Hey, man, he said he's here. He's here and ready to focus up on another great season. He's back out there. I think he's back out there. Somebody said he came back in on that at the end there. Could be wrong. Bro, my AirPods are doing that weird. They did this on Monday Night Football. I was calling the game. The audio starts to warble. Why does it do that? It's pretty annoying. Maybe this will fix it. Okay, that fixed it. Nice. It's on a commercial break, guys, so just waiting on this to come back. Decided to fix my AirPod. Feed Tony. Give him. It's because of earwax. Oh, man. I don't have earwax. Now, last time I switched ears, just like this, it started to warble. So I put my other one in, and they both started to warble. It was almost like the audio was having a bit of a connection issue, but I put them back in the case and put it back in, and the audio issue is fixed. Got to get the beats? Nah. You predicted a Tony touchdown this drive? Let's go. We need something. Taylor is back out there. Just so you guys know, he's back out there. 9 penalties for 74 yards this game. Bless America. Quick pass to Kadarius Toney, who actually fumbles the ball, picks it up, and he's going to lose like at least 10 yards. It was a quick pass to Toney, right side. He fumbles the ball, is able to pick it back up, but dude, it's like a loss of 10. Disastrous. It was a bubble screen, and he got it punched out. Are they going to review it to see if it was even a completed pass? 1, 2. I mean, it's bang, bang. It looks like he had possession and was starting to run up field. Probably should have just dove on it right there because he picked it up and tried to make more. He tried to do something after he picked it up and lost more yards. So it's 2nd and 22, bro. Mahomes is looking left. Sidearm slings it. Incomplete. 3rd and 22. The offense is stalling again. It is horrible out there for the Chiefs this game in particular against the Jags. It's ugly, man. 3rd and 22. I would assume on this, you're going to once again try to give some padding for Tommy Townsend because they're backed way up. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third. 3rd and 22. The Chiefs are at their own 12. What are Mahomes and company going to try here? He's in the gun, 3 out wide to his left. 1 lone back, Jerick McKinnon. He's looking to check it down to Kadarius Toney, who is only going to get about 4 yards on a shallow crosser. 4th and 18, 17. They're going to punt. Back-to-back trash drives for the offense. Bro, Creed has been snapping the ball low all game. Shallow crosser to Toney. I'm kind of glad he went right back to Toney, to be honest. Just saying, hey, man, it's all good. But still, this is like 2 straight. I don't know if last drive was 3 and out. I can't remember because of all the freaking penalties. But that was about 3 and out. And that was a low snap, almost blocked. But Townsend is able to get the ball out. It's going to be caught at the 25. Agnew is able to break 1 tackle but go nowhere. Bro, what a reverse of Fields for Tommy Townsend. 59-yard punt, dude. The Jags are at their own 20. And I mean, dude, Townsend stepped up big there. Low snap, had to basically pick it up off the ground and boots it 59 yards. Switches Fields. Whew, that was a good one. But the offense is looking, not good. Yeah, Tommy balled out on that one, man. Sally said, was there a birthday party last night? Hopefully it's tonight. And they celebrate a W, but I understand the joke. Are they all hung over today, or what's going on? With that being said, Trevor and Lawrence and company are now at their own 23 and the gun. Play action. He has so much time, and he uncorks it deep down the field, and it's going to be caught all the way down to who freaking knows, dude. Christian Kirk. He had so much time in the pocket. Christian Kirk went all the way downfield, and Brian Cook fell. Thank God Josh Williams was able to get there, but just like that, the Jags are now on the Chiefs' 32-yard line. Quick pass to Ingram, left side, who shakes off a tackle, and instead of getting 2 yards, gets a first down. Or it's second and short. Sean said defense is getting tired. Yeah, I'm not even going to disagree. The Chiefs offense keeps stalling, man. They're not giving the defense time to rest, and it's hot out there. 120 degrees almost is how it feels on the field. Super humid. Defenders are cramping up. 55 seconds left in the third. Lawrence and company at the Chiefs' 23-yard line. Lawrence is in the gun. 3 out wide to his left, making an adjustment at the line. Quick pass. They've been doing these quick passes quite a bit here recently. It was to Christian Kirk, got about 5 yards. First down, moving the chains. Yeah, they're doing a lot of these quick passes. Been doing it, and it's been working. First and 10 at the 17, 16 and a half. They're going to hand it off to ETN up the middle. Gain of about 6. Josh Williams with the ankle tackle. It's going to be the end of the third quarter, I would imagine. Third quarter is ending. Fourth quarter is here. I was waiting to take a drink on that beer because I was like, are they going to snap it before with 1 second left? But they didn't. I've been waiting literally two something. Watch Justin Ross now. I wish he signed with a different team. I mean, it's a little early. It's a little early still in the season for Justin Ross. He's on the depth chart as wide receiver 7, man. Ryan Carr, thank you for calling this game. Been watching your cast this offseason and season. Arizona Chiefs game. Hey, let's go, man. Thanks for being here. It's been a rough one, guys. I'm not going to lie. It's been a rough one. I mean, the Chiefs are ahead. You got the Jags threatening to score, though, and I mean, could potentially, maybe, go for 2 to tie it up. I don't know that they'll do that, but can't rule it out. I mean, it's been rough, dude. I'm nervous. The offense can't. They put together 2 good drives. I'm actually going to say never mind. I just tweeted that the offense was moving, and then after that, they did nothing, so I said never mind. But they had 2 good drives right before halftime, and then I think the opening drive in the second half, and they marched all the way down the field and scored. But, dude, their last 2 after that, I mean, we're on another commercial break. Let's look at it here. Let's see what it looks like the Chiefs' last couple of drives have looked like. It's been pretty bad. Let's see. After the touchdown drive, the Chiefs had 6 plays for 13 yards. Punt. This last one, 3 plays for -6 yards. Punt. Yeah, man, the offense has definitely been struggling, man. What's the offense's deal? It's not as much of an issue with the drops, I mean, in my opinion, this game, but, I mean, they've been penalized, like, how many freaking penalties has it been, dude? It's been a lot. They've been penalized 9 times for 74 yards, 4 or 5 of them on Jawan Taylor. All right, here we are. Back from commercial break after the end of the third quarter. The Jags looking to score their first touchdown of the game. I hope they don't, but they're wanting to get in there at the 11. Fake handoff. Lawrence has time, lofts it up. I think it's incomplete. It's potentially a touchdown, but did he get both feet in bounds? It did not look like it to me. It was a floater over the top of 2 defenders. And Zay Jones don't think was able to get 2 feet in. 1. Nope. Clearly incomplete, but it was close. That's what it looked like to me initially. Was he didn't have 2 feet in, and the replay definitely confirms it. With that being said, 3rd and 5. The Jags probably would go for it, I would assume. You need more than a field goal, even if you don't convert here. Trevor Lawrence is in the gun. 2 bunched up on each side. 1 lone back on his right. The Chiefs rush 4. He's firing to the end zone. Flag on the play. They're going to probably call pass interference on Justin Reed, which is going to give him 1st and goal at the 1. That's my guess. Let's see what the call is. It looked like a little bit of contact. Pass interference on Justin Reed indeed. It's a spot foul, so the Jags get the ball at the 1, which is essentially, sets them up well here. He did have 2 hands on him. Not a crazy ton of contact there, but you can't put your hands up on their jersey and grab at it, man. That being said, 1st and goal at the 1. Trevor Lawrence in the gun. 2 out wide to his right. He's got a man in motion, but they stop. And Lawrence is going to keep it on a designed run, and he's going to get stuffed for a loss of 4. It might have been an RPO.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
I think Lawrence could have handed it off or kept it. And Lawrence decided to keep it and run out to the left, and Snead and Bolton were there and sniffed it out. Bolton was really the man to stop him. What a great play by Nick Bolton there. And then they both had their hands on him. 2nd and goal now, backed up 4 yards maybe. Loss of 3. So it's 2nd and goal at the 4. Lawrence in the gun, 2 out wide to his right. Zay Jones is the lone receiver on the left. They've got 2 seconds to get this ball off on the play clock. They get it off. He's looking left. He's looking right. Calvin Ridley catches it, but doesn't get 2 hands in bounds. Incomplete. And he ran into the goalpost. Not the goalpost. He hit the freaking base of the post. He literally leaped up for the ball, high pointed it. He didn't get 2 feet in bounds, and he fell into the base of the field goal, and he's limping. I don't know if he's limping or walking gingerly. Like it's not a huge noticeable limp. I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know if he got up in time and is frustrated that the ref ended up whistling for help and he walked off. So he might have to just rest 1 play because of that. With that being said, 3rd and goal. Lawrence in the gun, 3 out wide to his right. Can the defense hold? They do. Incomplete. Thrown higher than a kite after Snoop Dogg uses the White House bathroom. So high, nobody could catch it. If you don't get it, Snoop Dogg said one time when he went to the White House for an event, he smoked it up in the bathroom at the White House, bro. Which he is crazy for that one. With that being said, it's incomplete, 4th and goal, and I think they're going to take a field goal. Zay Jones won his route, and Trevor Lawrence just airmailed it way over the top. Goal post is the best defense. The field goal is good. Whoo! It started to hook right, and I was like, 14-9. All things considered, guys, I cannot believe that the Jags only have 9 points. I mean, it has been ugly, man, for the offense. Now, with that being said, special teams has had several bright moments, minus the Richie James muffed punt. Tommy Townsend has had a few amazing punts. The defense is playing lights out. Multiple either sacks or batted down passes on third downs. They stopped them on 4th and 5. They recovered a fumble. The defense is playing incredible, dude. To have 3 turnovers in the Chiefs offense sputtering like they have after those 2 drives did go for touchdowns, to now still somehow be up by 5 in the fourth quarter is crazy. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. If they can squeak away with the W, it is ideal and preferred, but it has been ugly, to say the least. You got Brand with the 5. The low snaps from Creed could be throwing off the timing of every play, but it's far from the only issue I'm seeing. Lack of separation, discipline, flags, holding calls. Yeah, man. It's been a lot of low snaps from Creed, which has been weird. It's been a lot. Island Hacker with the 2. We got it. Blow my dad's mind. Say hi, Rick. Who's that? I'm afraid to say full names now, dude. I'm just assuming that they're, because I got on Get Got the other day with somebody putting a double name that it was Mike was the first name and then Oxlong was the last name, and I got, dude. But hello, Rick. We'll just say that. Hi, Rick. Hope you're doing well. Justin with the 8-month renewal said, I'm back, Cole. Missed y'all, HBTC fan. What's up, Justin? Hope you're doing well. What's up, man? 3,000 in the stream. It's funny, the noon games get more viewers because it's out of network for, like, a primetime game is not out of network for a lot of people. But a noon game is out of network for a lot more. Jonathan Glenn with the 2. Cole, it's a lot of bad football going on right now. Yes, sir. Good football on the defensive side of the ball, unless you just want to say the Jags offense is completely folding. But I do think the Chiefs defense is playing really well, all things considered. Thanks for the 2 bomb, brother. Touchdown incoming, says Quentin. I like that mindset, baby. Let's get it. Zay Flowers looks legit. Zay Flowers? Or Zay Jones? Who are we talking about? FES said, fire Veach. He did a terrible job this offseason for the offense. It's a little dramatic, I think. The kickoff is a touchback. Mahomes and company is going to get the ball at their own 25. 13 minutes and 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Josh Allen is a bit banged up, the defensive end, not the quarterback, for the Jags, and he's on the sideline trying to get things worked out, I think. He might be out there, but he's banged up a little bit, with that being said. Mahomes and company at their own 25. Mahomes looks left, back shoulder throw, caught. Justin Watson again, making another play here. Jonathan Glenn with another 2. Offense needs to get him chopping on the sideline. Dude, they got to do something. That was a 15-yard play. Catch there by Justin Watson on the left side. Island Hacker with the 20 said, thanks, dog. My last name is Cunha. Pronounced Cunha, not Hunt. All right, deal. Cunha. Shout out, Rick. All right, 1st and 10 now at the 40. Mahomes in the gun. 2 out wide to his right. Pacheco is the back, and they're going to hand it off to Pacheco up the middle, and he's going to break all the way to the 50. And he reacted so crazy at the end there. I thought he fumbled, but he was just hyped up on Mountain Dew, per usual. It was an 11-yard run. Remember all the people who wanted Watson gone? Yes. So a lot of people wanted Justin Watson gone. But he's a reliable target for Mahomes, and they like him. He's showing up. I mean, he's had a couple good plays this game. Had a couple last game, too. 1st and 10, just crossing midfield. Mahomes in the gun, Sky Moore in motion from the left to the right. Play action, but the line is going to give way, and Mahomes is going to have to scramble, and he's actually going to get 10 yards. Somehow gets to the left, up the left sideline. It's either a first down or 2nd and inches. Dude, Pacheco had a nice chip block, dude, on the right side. Good chip help there for Jawan Taylor, who has been struggling. All right, 1st and 10 at the 39. The Chiefs offense is moving. They've got 2 people in the backfield now. It's Jerick McKinnon on the left and Kadarius Toney on the right, and it's going to be a handoff to Kadarius Toney on like a counter of sorts, and he's going to get only about 4 or 5 yards. He got tripped up and was able to fall forward for maybe 4. If we want to be generous, we'll say 5, but we'll see what the broadcast shows. Only 3? Yeah, I was being way too generous. Jeez Louise. $11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mahomes and company, after a couple of pretty piss-poor drives, are now marching down the field. Quick pass right side to Richie James, incomplete. He got hit as he went to catch it. Couldn't come up with the ball. It's now 3rd and 7. He should have caught it, dude. Catchable ball. Third and 7 after that incompletion and a short Kadarius Toney run. Mahomes and company now facing another 3rd down. Mahomes is changing a couple things at the line. He's got a couple guys to his left and right. He's looking left. Quick pass to Jerick McKinnon, who stumbles but cuts inside, and I don't know that he's going to get there. I think he is half of a yard shy. Travis Kelce's on the ground. Is he getting up? There we go. Kelce was slow to get up, but just making sure he was all right. He's walking back to the huddle with no limp. It was a quick pass left side on a check down to Jerick McKinnon, possibly even the designed play to go to him the whole time. I mean, he got right there before he was slung backwards. It's 4th and 1, and the Chiefs are going to go for it. Mahomes under center. And they're going to hand it off to Pacheco, and he's going to get there. On 4th and 1, they freaking converted it. Oh, my God. Here, give me that mouse for a second. Give me that mouse for a second. I know you got to change it. I'm just tweeting they converted on 4th and 1. Oh, my gosh. All right, here, take the mouse back. Here you go. I took the mouse from Aaron. I was like, I got to tweet that. Holy smokes. 1st and 10 at the 28 after converting on 4th and 1. Mahomes is under center again. Noah Gray in motion. They're going to hand it off to Pacheco up the middle for about 3.5 yards. Maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Sean with the 10 for 4th and 1. $10. Let's go, dude. Thank you, Sean. Holy smokes. Hey, just keep running it, baby. Let's go. Bro, they need a touchdown here to really put this game hopefully out of reach. There's a lot of time left. There's 9 minutes left. 9 minutes and 15 seconds, but a touchdown here would be pretty helpful considering the Jags haven't been able to move all day. Play action, Mahomes scrambles right. They throw it to Rashee Rice, who's going to go all the way up to the 10-yard line, tackled by like 18 people. Nice play call there. Mahomes gets out of the pocket. Hits Rashee Rice near the right sideline. He's wide open. And he is a yard after catch machine. If you look at his college career, specifically his last season, he led this draft class in yards after the catch. And with that being said, it's 1st and goal. 8.5 minutes left in the fourth. The Chiefs just barely crossed the 10-yard line. So it's 1st and goal, but they're at the 10. Mahomes is going to scramble right. Slings it. Touchdown or Kelce drop it? Kelce dropped it. Dang. He had Kelce on the right side one-on-one. He hit Kelce. And Kelce just could not come down with the ball right out of his fingertips. Probably should have been a touchdown. Remember, Kelce is not 100% coming back from this hyperextended knee. Regardless, he's going to own that one 100% and say, I should have caught that ball. That should have been a touchdown. That is 100% on me. Promise you he says that in his podcast. With that being said, it's 2nd and goal. Mahomes in the gun. Rashee Rice goes in motion from the left to the right. He's got 2 on each side. Jawan Taylor looked like he is false started. I saw it. False start. Bro, on that play, Mahomes he was going to scramble up for a touchdown, dude. It was open. It was open, bro. It's not 2nd and 5. It's 2nd and goal. 3rd and goal, maybe. I think it might be 2nd and goal at that false start, right? Yeah, 2nd and goal. That's my bad. It's 2nd and goal, but they're backed up to the 15. Kadarius Toney in motion. Somebody jumped again. Was it offsides or a false start? Okay, that time it was a false start on Toney. I was about to say if it was a false start again, but bro, I'm like, if you call false start on 74 again, throw him out. I'm just playing. Sorry for screaming in the mic, but geez Louise, man. Yeah, Toney jumped so early, they didn't even snap the ball. Bro, it's 2nd and goal at the 20. Holy smokes, Mahomes is in the gun. Kadarius Toney in motion again. Mahomes looks right. Maybe supposed to be a screenplay setup for Kadarius Toney, and he just throws it into the dirt. Kadarius Toney fell over. 3rd and goal at the 20. This is, I mean, it's crazy. The offense like gets a little momentum and then just like they flatline. They need a defibrillator to bring them back to life. They do it for a bit and then they flatline again. That's a bad comparison. I'm not comparing the offense falling flat to somebody losing their life or anything like that. But like, dude, they get a little momentum and then shoot themselves in the foot on multiple penalties. And with that being said, 3rd and goal at the 20. Mahomes in the gun. He's looking left, but he's going to try to get out of the pocket. High point catch for Travis Kelce. Blown up, incomplete. 4th down and goal at the 20. Kelce really tried to come down with that ball. He leaps up in the air trying to make a grab, but it would have been well short, dude. They would have been at the 10. I mean, Mahomes is looking, doesn't like what he sees, tries to scramble. The pocket collapses. He throws up kind of a hope and prayer to Travis Kelce. But, dude, even if Kelce catches that ball, there's 3 Jags on him, and he would have been tackled at the 10-yard line. With that being said, after that god-awful whatever just happened, it's 30-something, 38-yard field goal attempt for Harrison Butker. They're lined up on the right hash. He kicks it up right down the middle. 3 points, 17-9. It's not enough, dude. They're only up 8. Amir said those penalties are killing us. Facts. Sean with the 2. I need more rice. Rice, baby. I agree. KT was wide open. I didn't see it on the replay. I did not see it. Yeah, I see multiple people saying Kadarius Toney was wide open. Sucks. Mahomes must have missed it, man. He kind of defaulted to a safety net, Travis Kelce, for better or for worse. Are the Chargers going to charge her? Bro, I'm not going to lie. I don't know anything going on with any other game right now. Somebody said nearly 100 yards of penalties. Can take a look. It's got to be right there, dude. 12 penalties for 94 yards. Gosh, dude. Insanity. Insanity, bro. Cole, do you think this is Nagy's fault? Dog, I have no idea who's calling the plays when. I think the offense rises and falls on the shoulders of Andy Reid, and I've been saying that the whole time, no matter who's the coordinator. $15 was pressured and went off KT before he was open. Gotcha. Anthony said Taylor is horrible with an E that has a little thing on the top. Inye. Yeah, man. He's been flagged 6 times. I mean, 5 or 6 times, dude. Wish we gave Chris Jones Taylor money. Any noise from Felix? Not a lot that I'm seeing from... I mean, I'm calling the game, you know, so trying to see as much as I can. Arrowred said I missed Juju. JW May said, can't believe I'm saying this, but I miss Orlando Brown. Where is Odell? Odell Beckham Jr.? Not in this game. What are you talking about? All right, the kick, finally back from commercial break, is up and underway, and a touchback. Jags are going to get the ball. They're on 25 once again. I can't believe the Jags have only put up 9 points this game, dude. That's crazy to me. They were a hair off on multiple touchdown catches in the red zone. Calvin Ridley ran into the pillar of the field goal on that last drive. With that being said, guys, it's 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game. Both teams have 3 timeouts. And let's see what Trevor Lawrence and company have up their sleeve. Hopefully the Chiefs defense can outmaneuver him in this chess match. Man in motion. Lawrence looking deep, uncorks it deep down the right side, incomplete, and that might be OPI. Bro, Zay Jones dove forward and landed right on Brian Cook. And Brian Cook is hurt. He's not moving. He's not moving, bro. How the hell is that not offensive pass interference? Piss poor little zebras. Not blaming this game at all on the refs, but he's on his back. 2 arms around him, drives him into the ground. How is that not OPI, you worthless pieces of garbage? God dang, you look at Juwan Taylor at every freaking snap and can't actually call a play on the other team when he is actually legitimately... Oh my God. Anyway, Brian Cook is getting up. I basically never yell at the refs, dude. But good God, that was so blatant. And I think I'm more pissed that Brian Cook is hurt on the play to a no call. I understand they're flagging the hell out of the Chiefs. Almost all of those are well-deserved. But good God, dude. He became the defensive back trying to prevent Cook from making a play on the ball, jumps on him, both arms around his back, and drives him to the ground. No flag? You guys freaking blind? Good God. Julio, don't tell me what to do. God dang, dude. Anybody who watches me know I rarely go off on the refs, ever. I'd never blame the refs on a loss. I wouldn't even do it in this game. But I'm just like, bro, that was so bad. And I think I'm just mad that Cook was so hurt. I mean, he's off the field now. I wonder if he's going to get evaluated for a concussion, perhaps. I mean, he was on the ground forever. Holy smokes, dude. With that being said, Cook is up on his own power on the sideline, and it's 2nd and 10. Trevor Lawrence looks left, connects, caught for about 5 yards, and he turns upfield for 5 more. 1st and 10, moving the chains. Sean with the 10 said, thank you, Cole. That was horrendous. That was bad. Pretty bad. Rax with the... Oh, what was that? You went to the top corner and just almost put it to sleep. It's fine. Holy smokes. All of my screens blacked out, and I was like, what's happening? Rax, thanks for the 2-bomb. Refs are some dill... yeah, I mean... I don't really care. Like, the refs are calling a game, but dude, you can't miss one like that. That was bad. With that being said, Lawrence in the gun, 3 out wide to his right, 1st and 10. He looks left, throws a strike, caught. 1st down to Christian Kirk for about 11 yards, moving the chains. They're up near midfield. Now, with all that being said, Joshua Williams got away with the hold. The refs missed stuff, dude, but that one was so bad. It was so blatant. It was bad, man. We're going to move on from it. Trevor Lawrence steps back, and he's going to get flush from the pocket, and he's going to run, and he's got a lot of room all the way to the 35. They're marching all the way down the field into Chiefs territory. 6 minutes and 53 seconds left in the 4th. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence got flush on the pocket. He runs up the left sideline, and, I mean, they've got defensive backs covering their guys running down the field, and they're just not seeing it. So he ran for quite a while there. It was a good run. Good decision by Trevor Lawrence. First and 10 at the 35. Jags trying to get their first touchdown of the day. There's only 2 seconds left on the play clock. They get it off. Quick pass, left side. And he's going to get about 4 yards. Christian Kirk not able to get more than that. 2nd and 6, we'll say. Second and 6. 31-yard line. Trevor Lawrence in the gun. He's got 2 out wide to each side. He's looking left. Not liking it. He's going to get flush on the pocket again, and he's going to sidearm sling it off the hand of Evan Ingram. Incomplete. Trevor Lawrence faked like he was going to run up the left and ended up slinging it to Ingram. Incomplete, 3rd and 6. He probably should have ran it, dude. Probably should have ran that one. I mean, that's fine with me. He didn't. 3rd and 6. Willie Gay, is he shaking up again on the play? Gay is injured again. Yeah, he went off to the sideline. Was there an injury timeout? I don't think there was. It's 3rd and 6. Kurt said Chargers lost. That's good. Anytime the divisional opponents lose is a good thing to me. All right. 3rd and 6. 5 minutes and 42 seconds left in this game. Trevor Lawrence and company trying to put something together to get their first ever touchdown of this game. They've been 2 for 10 on 3rd down so far. Quick pass, left side, and I think Ingram is going to dive for the first down. He was in coverage against, or Mike Edwards was actually in coverage, hit Ingram, and Ingram was able to stay in bounds, I think, and leap like Spider-Man into the air. Question is, did he step out of bounds there? I don't think he did. Looks like a first down. What a freaking play by Ingram. They were able to move the chains on a crucial 3rd and 6. 5 minutes left. Lawrence in the gun, running back directly behind him, man in motion. It's all a fake bootleg design play, right side, and Ingram's going to get 10 plus yards, maybe 11 yards, first down again. Back-to-back first downs by Evan Ingram, the tight end of the Jags, a good offensive weapon indeed. And they are draining clock too. Why'd the clock stop? You run out of bounds? They just stopped it. Willie Gay is still on the sideline. The clock did stop at 4 minutes and 58 seconds. I think Ingram just ran out of bounds. I thought he got pushed out, so the clock would keep running, but maybe not. Trevor Lawrence is in the gun. You've got the running back that flicks out to the right. It's a rollout to the left. He's got time and just throws it away. 2nd and 10. Gay's not injured. He's getting fluids. Okay, well, he's on the sideline. Something's going on. Cook is back. That's good. I'm glad. Four minutes and 51 seconds left in this game. Somehow the Chiefs are still in it after an awful performance at times on the offensive side of the ball. The defense has held the Jags so far to just 3 field goals. Trevor Lawrence in the gun, though, steps back looking to change that. Shallow crosser, incomplete, and Ridley got hit way late by Justin Reed, but Justin Reed thought he may have had that ball. Incomplete, 3rd and 10. Ridley is back on the sideline on a crucial third down here, guys. Jeez, Trevor Lawrence is 0 for 6 in the red zone today, says that graphic. Whew. Hats off to the Chiefs D. Can they hold again, man? This has got to be 2-down territory, regardless. So here we go. Lawrence in the gun. He's got 3 on the left. Sacked by Chris Jones, but he's able to get the ball out, and it goes out of bounds. It's either going to be incomplete or a fumble out of bounds. Dude, Chris Jones got there again on a crucial situation. Lawrence couldn't even think before Chris Jones got there, wrapped him up. Yeah, I think that's an incomplete pass by Trevor Lawrence with his running back in the area. But was that a backwards pass? Either way, it bounced out of bounds. I mean, thank God that Chris Jones was able to get there. It's now 4th and it's not even 4th and, yeah, it's 4th and 10 on the 16-yard line, 14-yard line, rather. I think Andy Reid is going to challenge this play. I mean, it looked like a backwards pass. So what are we challenging? That it was a backwards pass and then you spot it where the ball hops out of bounds, which would actually be a couple yards back? If it's a backwards pass or a fumble, well, if it's a backwards pass, it doesn't matter. He's challenging that it's a fumble because nobody touched it on the backwards pass. Somebody help me that's smarter than me. Can you put game clock, please? No, I cannot. I mean, if it's a fumble, it's a 2-yard loss. I guess that's what they're trying to call. I can tell you how much is left in the game, but I can't put the game clock on. 4 minutes and 47 seconds. Dude, Lawrence got folded on that play, dog. Whew. Okay, so I was right initially. If it's a backwards pass, I think wherever it goes out of bounds is where they're down. So really, Andy Reid's challenging for a 2 yards difference. Which, hey, that means instead of 4th and 10, it's 4th and 12. Every yard is nice. Brent said the commentators have no idea what they're talking about. Bro, I thought I was right, and then the commentators got me confused, and then the analyst said what I said initially. Regardless, it's either going to, the challenge is going to be denied, and it's just going to be 4th and 10, or if they win the challenge, I think it's a difference of 2 yards, basically. Neo said, are those 2 yards really worth a challenge? I don't know, man. This late in the game, if you lose it, you lose a timeout. What's up, Elijah? Kiddist with the 2 who needs training camps. Not Chris Jones. Not Chris Jones, ladies and gentlemen. They've been looking at the challenge. The refs have been looking at 18,000 replays, trying to figure out what's going on. I'm not sure the refs know what to do. What's up, Young Fresh? Hope you're doing well. Armand said, Kadarius Toney is kind of better in week 2. Yeah, he was better early for sure. Had a tough fumble, but he recovered his own fumble. It's still like a loss of 10. Michelle with the 20. At least Chris Jones is having a good day. Thank you, Michelle, for the 20 bomb. He is having a good day. That's a definite positive.
You gotta fight for your right to fight!
Bro, I cannot believe they are still reviewing this play. I think everybody that's looking at this is lost. They don't know what to do.
You gotta fight for your right!
I mean, it's a backwards pass, clearly. What are we looking at? Here we go. What are we looking at? Finally, they're out here. Okay, it was a backward pass. Out of bounds at the 16, and that's where the ball is going to be placed. Nice, and since they won the challenge, they're not charged with a timeout. So it's like a difference of 2 yards, basically. Jordan with a 2 said, can't watch where I am. How are the receivers? I mean, the offense has struggled, man. I'm not going to lie. It's been rough. I mean, better as far as from like a drop standpoint overall. It's still rough for the offense. Bro, I said, what, 24-27 Chiefs was my prediction? I did not predict a score this low. 4th and 12, game on the line. Lawrence in the gun. 2 out wide to his left, 1 man in motion to the right. Lawrence has time. Chris Jones trying to get there. He steps up. It's caught, but I don't think Ridley was in bounds, and it's going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs. Chiefs ball. Whew. Bro, this is the 3rd or 4th time this game that the Jags have thrown a borderline catchable touchdown pass that the receiver was just not able to get possession and 2 feet in bounds. Yeah, Ridley did not get in there. He tried, but just a tick off with Snead in coverage. Back right of the end zone. Ridley's first foot was on the line. They're going to review it, but I do not think that's a catch, dude. I would be very surprised. Not that I'm the smartest guy that ever called a Chiefs game, but that did not look like a catch to me. Gary said this game is woo. Yeah, dude, this game is so stressful, dude. It is what I would call a clincher. Clincher. We clinching over here, dog. I'm clenching my jaw. I'm clenching my knucks. I'm clenching somewhere else. Incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. Chiefs ball. Whew. So the Chiefs get the ball back. With 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game, both teams have all 3 timeouts. What the Chiefs need to do is put together a drive and get a couple first downs and drain this clock. Yeah, Ray said, run the ball. All right, Mahomes is under center. Pacheco in the backfield. Kelsey in motion from the left to the right. They are going to hand it off to Pacheco, and Pacheco's going to get wrapped up for no gain. 2nd and 10. Ideally, I would like to see a handful of yards forward, because you don't really want to go 3 and out and give the Jags the ball again with a chance to march back down the field and try another shot at tying up this game. Because remember, they're down 8. So if they score a touchdown, they got to get the 2. You could tie it. We don't want that. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. Mahomes under center once again. Play action. Mahomes is going to look downfield, and he's just going to run. He's going to get a first down and more all the way to the 30. 1st and 10. No flag for maybe the first time in 7 years is what it feels like. 1st and 10. I wish he would have slid a little sooner. He did try to fight for some extra yards and took a tackle. I just kind of wish he would have slid down, but it's fine. He's all right. Mahomes is trying to get outside and fight for more yards. He didn't see the guy behind him. If he could have got outside, bro, Mahomes might have took a 70. I don't think so, but here we go. Time is still ticking. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left. Mahomes in the gun. They got Sky Moore, I think, in motion, but they're going to hand it off to Isaiah Pacheco, who is able to get about 4 yards upfield. Why did the clock stop? Somebody call a timeout? Yeah, the Jags call a timeout. Jordan with another 2. How about the defense? Holding Trevor Lawrence to no touchdowns. That's the story of the game. The defense has played their freaking minds out. I mean, they've been playing out of their minds. That's the saying. Yeah. I mean, the Jags are... What are they in the red zone again? No, it's worse than that, isn't it? Oh, they're 0 for 3 in the red zone, I guess. I thought it was worse than that. The Jags are also 3 for 12 on third down. Now the Chiefs are 3 for 11. Not much better. Anyway, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Mahomes in the gun on 2nd and 6. Noah Gray in motion from the right to the left. You got 3 guys bunched up, but they're going to hand it off to Pacheco, who falls to the ground and jumps up and fights for 5 more, but I think he was down the initial time he fell, which would have been for about no gain. He fell down, but maybe he thought he wasn't touched. Now, his butt hit, though. The Jags aren't calling a timeout on this play, so the clock is ticking. 2 minutes and 14 seconds, and sadly, the way the play clock is, the Chiefs have to run 1 play before the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 6. If they convert, it's looking good. Let's see what happens. Mahomes in the gun. He looks right. Doesn't like what he sees. Runs right. Tries to make a play. Lofts up a prayer. Wide open. Sky Moore. 40. 30. Cuts. Hold on to the ball. All the way to the 11-yard line. Sky Moore with the play. Quite possibly of his career. If it's not of his career, it is one of the top plays of his short NFL career. God bless America. Mahomes finds Sky Moore on a scramble drill. Flag on the play. Let's just assume it's on Jawan Taylor. But let's see what the flag is. Sky Moore had a touchdown in the Super Bowl. That's a high play. He had a great punt return in the AFC Championship game to help set up that last drive, which enabled the Chiefs to kick a game-winning field goal. But this might be right after those 2 plays for Sky Moore. But there's a flag. I feel like the flag was thrown super late.
It was.
Maybe, what are we doing here? Bro, Sky Moore. Let's see what the call is. 2 fouls. Unnecessary roughness on the offense on Travis Kelce. And then personal foul on the defense, number 2. I'm assuming Kelce and somebody else were teeing off and they were going at it. So 2 personal fouls, 1 on each side, penalties offset, nothing happens there. That's virtually the game. More than likely. But you can never say never, like Justin Bieber. So you have to see how it plays out, but that should be the game. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you. Bro, finally. This was in my eyes, guys, like kind of like a do or die game, or the next couple games, or a bit of I don't want to be overly dramatic, but I really needed to see an improvement from Sky Moore this game compared to game 1. Think about it. Sky Moore he played 45 offensive snaps last game. No Travis Kelce. 3 targets, 0 catches, 0 yards. Now, he had a 17-yard catch that was called back by a Donovan Smith hold. But, dude, Sky is going into year 2. He needs to be doing more, and that was great there. Mahomes scrambles right, does what he does, extends the play, and finds Sky Moore wide open. Sorry, I think I glitched. My Matrix chip is malfunctioning. But holy smokes. Positive steps, positive direction for Sky Moore. You freaking love to see it. I like how Siri is searching for who is malfunctioning on Google right now. I did not ask you to search for who's malfunctioning, Siri. Whew. Holy smokes. With all that being said, man, on 18,000th commercial break, I'm horrible at plugging stuff. But Underdog is the channel's sponsor for the entire 2023 NFL season. You can use code HBTC to double your first deposit up to $100. And I think they're still doing a exclusive mystery pick'em. It's like a bonus that you get on top of that when you sign up. And it's like an easy one. It's like a half yard. Higher or lower, half yard for a particular player. And it's like an easy dub. So shout out to Underdog, man. They've sponsored the channel for the entire season. And if you use that QR code, it'll take you right to the link you need to go to. But dude, we've been doing all kinds of private drafts. We've been doing all kinds of stuff. I actually have some of my pick'ems from this game, and I'm curious to see how my pick'ems ended up looking. I had Calvin Ridley getting more than 6 receptions, and he got it. We'll look at it in a second. We're finally back from commercial break. Mahomes and company at the 12, under center. They hand it off to Pacheco. He's going to fight all the way to the 5, maybe the 6. Jags use a timeout. 1 minute and 44 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Let's see, I had higher for Calvin Ridley on 6 receptions. I got it. Higher for Pacheco on 11 rushing attempts. I'm not sure if I got it yet, but we might by the end of this game. Kelsey, lower than 77 receiving yards. I think I'm good there. Mahomes having more than 21 rushing yards. I got it. And then Justin Watson, more than 7.5 receiving yards. I freaking hit them all. Let's go. I need to check Pacheco. 2nd and 3. Kelsey is possibly limping off the field. How do you bet? I would go to Kansas, bro. You can do the drafts and all that in Missouri, but to do the pick'ems, you got to go to the Kansas side. I live 20 minutes from the border. Mahomes under center, Noah Gray in motion. They're going to hand it off again to Isaiah Pacheco, who is going to get pushed for a first down at the 1. That's 1 minute and 38 seconds left in this game. Pacheco is going out of his mind crazy right now, but get back to the huddle, please. Pacheco quit. He's waving goodbye to the crowd. But, dude, just huddle up, baby. Oh, Mahomes is cheering everybody on, too. All right, that's fine. Everybody go crazy then. We're getting the dub. I mean, they're about to score again. Don with the 10 months said, finish him. Dude, you need to go, finish him. That's basically what, it's over for the most part. I don't see how they come back from this. They're going to score another touchdown, or they go church mode and just drain some clock here. Either way, even if they score, I mean, they're up by 15. Just, you want to play it safe? Well, they might just knee it out, actually. Yep, that's what they're doing. They're just going to knee it out. That's the best. That's the better play. Mahomes waits, knee down. A lot of shoving, chippiness. Looks like the Chiefs are going to win their 3rd matchup against the Jags in a calendar year. And they're going to walk away with the dub, 1-1. 17-9. I mean, they could have scored a TD here, but dude, maybe they will. Doubt it. But all things considered, I cannot believe, after everything that happened, the Jags are only able to get 9 points on the board. That's a credit to the Chiefs defense for sure, man. Holy smokes. They're in victory formation again. It's going to be obviously another kneel down. 3rd and goal. One more is going to do it. And that's going to be Chiefs dubs. W, baby. I have like mixed feelings about this W. That was a stressful W, man. You need a TD for $200? Bro, how many rushes did Pacheco get? He got 12 carries. I had him going over 11. Bro, I hit everything. One final kneel down. Game over. Chiefs win. Kelsey is still jawing with the Jags. Mahomes is going there and separating them. Dude, Kelsey is still talking trash. It happened to be separated. That is game. The Chiefs are going to walk away with the dub. Oh, did not mean to do that. Can you change that to final? That's going to be 17-9 final. Chiefs walk away with the dub. That was freaking stressful, y'all. Oh, my mind, dude. Oh my gosh. We won. It was an ugly win. A dub is a dub. I get it. I'm going to give the game ball to the defense, man. I mean, let's pull some of this up and look at it together because, whoo, what a stressful game. It wasn't as stressful near the, down near the last couple of minutes, but up until then, it was pretty stressful. I want to go here, but let me switch this Holy smokes, man. So, let me zoom in. We'll look at this. Would love to get your guys' thoughts on the game. I just want to go to team stats for a second. I mean, bro, the Jags were held to 3 for 12 on third downs. Wait, you guys can't see that. There it is. 3 for 12 on third downs, 0 for 2 on fourth downs. Bro, hats off to the defense, man. They held the Jags to 4.2 yards per play. I mean, look at the time of possession. The Chiefs ended up with more at the end because of draining the clock, but it was almost down the middle in spite of the offense sputtering on multiple drives. I mean, the Chiefs went 4 for 13. They did go 2 for 2 on fourth downs, which is insane to think about, all things considered, in a good way. 10 drives compared to the Jags' 11. So the Jags had an extra drive, and they still put up 120 something less total yards. I mean, hats off to the defense, man. Box score, Trevor Lawrence, 22 for 41 for 216 yards. He got sacked 4 times. He almost got sacked as many times as 50 Cent got shot. No, I'm just playing. 50 Cent got shot like 9 times. But that's a lot of sacks. They were held to only 74 rushing yards, with ETN only getting 40. Christian Kirk went off this game, but they held Calvin Ridley to only 2 catches for 32 yards, which is pretty impressive, all things considered. They did have, 1 fumble lost early in the game, but the Chiefs held their own, man, even though they got 3 turnovers. Mahomes threw a pick, which was basically a huge punt on 2nd and 14. Pacheco, 12 carries for 70 yards. Sky Moore was the leading receiver, 3 for 70. Bro, look at this. Everybody's catching a pass, dude. I could have caught a pass this game because of how many people touched it. Look at this. Pacheco had 1, for 0 yards. Or he had a reception, but for 0 yards. Okay. Richie James, nothing. Donovan Smith caught a pass. I mean, that's a freaking incredible. Just kidding. That was a major fail on a third down. Donovan Smith catches a pass. But then you have MVS 2 for 13. CEH 2 for 17. Rashee Rice 2 for 20. Jet 3 for 24. Kelsey 4 for 26 and a touchdown. Tony had 5 for 35. A lot of this production coming early in the game. Noah Gray 3 for 38. I like to see Gray get involved. Justin Watson, huge game, man. 3 for 62. Sky Moore 3 for 70 and a touchdown. Man, what a crazy game, y'all. Then you had 18 people fumbling the ball. Just kidding, but Justin Watson fumbled and lost. Richie James fumbled, muffed a punt and lost it. Kadarius Toney had a fumble but was able to recover it. They're crediting Creed Humphrey with a fumble on 1 play, which is interesting. So, meanwhile, Nick Bolton, I want to look at the defensive stat line too, and for Chris Jones as well. Karlaftis had a sack and a half. Chris Jones, sack and a half, 2 QB hits, 1 pass defense, which is huge. That's basically 2.5 sacks for Chris Jones because that was on a third down. Derek Nottie had a pass defense. McDuffie did. Yeah, man. Great showing from the defense, bro. They freaking played. Bro, they played out of their minds. Shout out to Tommy Townsend. 4 punts for 193 yards, averaging 48.3 per. Longest was 58. I just realized you guys can't see all that. Gosh dang it. So, yeah. All in all, man, gotta give the proper props to the defense. The Chiefs offense was able to do enough to get it done. I mean, it's a score of 17-9. They could have scored at the end there, so the Chiefs would have had 24. I predicted the Chiefs winning 27-24, but I'll take 17-9. But if you would have said prior to this game that the Chiefs were going to win 17-9, I'm like, nice, that's not a stressful game. No, it was very stressful, extremely stressful. My blood pressure is still sky high. Sky high. But we got it done. Jonathan Glenn with the 2-bomb in conclusion. Give Chris his money. Squiggles with the 5. Defense is the MVP. Facts. Island Hacker with the 2. All wins are beautiful. Sweaty with the 2. Michael with the 2. Let's freaking go. Shout out Moore and Pacheco. They got it done, baby. Cole, are you stressed? I was very stressed. Win is a win. I'll take it, said Mark. Facts. Why didn't Ross play? I think he was out there. Again, guys, the general Chiefs Kingdom population is higher on Justin Ross than the coaching staff currently is. It's not because I'm not saying he couldn't go out there and make some plays, but they just have him lower on the pecking order than the average, Chiefs Kingdom fan has him at this point again. Wow. I would have loved 24-9. If they wanted to be D-bags, they could have just drove it in for a score. I honestly think Andy Reid respects Doug Peterson too much to do that. But yeah, they could have went for it. They could have scored there. They definitely could have, man. Looks like the Chargers lost to the Titans, right? They lost in OT to the Titans 27-24. We should pull up the rest of these games just to see how everybody else is looking. You would have got another TD? Yeah, but remember, Dougie Fresh is a coach from Andy Reid's coaching tree. They have a lot of respect for each other. So Andy Reid took the classy route there. Decided to just kneel it out. Carrick with the 10. Glad that was the first game I watched. Whew. Yeah, that was a better one. They walked out with the W. Sweaty with the 2. What's up with Kelsey? All that attitude? Yeah, I don't know. We're not going to know everything going on there, but Kelsey came back with a huge chip on his shoulder. Was probably taking hits all game and was just getting pissed. His injuries probably bothering him a little bit. It looked like he was limping slightly off the field at the end there. So he's still not 100%. But yeah, he was chippy as hell with everybody. Mahomes with the birthday win. Happy birthday to Patrick Mahomes. Getting the W.
And when it's grim, be the Grim Reaper and go get it.
Yeah, either way, Mahomes gets that B-Day W. Let's go, man. You're right. Thanks for the 10, Carrick. It was a better game to watch for sure. We need to limit the penalties. I mean, I didn't even look at that, which I should have. It's so bad. You want to see it? You want to see it? Where's the penalties at? This is big key. 0 for 3. This is annoying though. I can't zoom in enough for you guys to see it. But look at these penalties. 12 for 94. 2 for 10 for the Jags. Now, I don't really care that the Chiefs got flagged so much. Like, they rightfully deserved a lot of those. But dude, that missed penalty on the OPI where Brian Cook got drove into the ground, it was just, that was a horrible missed call. I'm not going to lie. I got really heated, and I don't, most of you guys who know me, I'm not getting that heated during the game. Bro, I was pissed. I think it was mainly because Cook he looked like he was concussed on that play. I don't think he was. I think he came back out there, but dude, I was fired up. We had chat telling me to calm down. I was like, I don't know if I can. 4 of those were Taylor. It was at least 4. I think 5 were on Taylor. Lions lost too. Yeah, it doesn't really matter for us that much. Cole, people are saying it was Jags versus refs in the comments. People are saying that? Bro, the Chiefs had 12 flags. What do you mean? Or wait, what are you saying? People are saying it was Jags versus refs. I mean, I don't know what to do if people are really blaming the refs for the Jags losing this game. Are you out of your mind? Do you huff permanent markers before you watch your games? Like, what are we talking about? It's not even close to blaming the refs on the loss. The Jags had 18,000 chances to score a touchdown. They couldn't get it done. I mean, I'm not saying it was a beautiful win for the Chiefs. It was ugly. But come on, man. Don't be like that, dude. You got me malfunctioning. I'm like stuttering because I can't believe it. You're making my IQ drop. If that's what you're going to blame the loss on for the Jags, on the refs. Are you out of your mind? Anyway, that guy with the 5, more encouraged by how our defense looked, facts, than worried at how sloppy our offense looked. Andy will figure it out, but we might have a top 10 D. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. It was a great performance by the defense. And if we have the best defense in the Mahomes era, I'm all for it. You know, if some games when the offense sputters, they only need to score 17 to win a game because the defense can play their freaking, play lights out all game and limit a high-powered Jags offense to 9 points, I mean, it's ugly and stressful, but we'll take it. I mean, I said several times in the offseason on paper, for what that is worth on paper, it looks like it could shape up to be one of the best, if not the best, defense in the Mahomes era. But you got to see how they play, right? And so far, the defense has played a great game. Even week 1, they lost against the Lions, only gave up 14 points. Kadarius Toney gave up the pick 6. That's 7. They scored 21, and they got it done. But, dude, the defense has had 2 back-to-back games playing really well, and the first game was without Chris Jones, so I am very encouraged by that, all things considered. Yeah, somebody say, yeah, you told me, you said, don't tell me what to do. I did say that. Oh, my gosh. Man, I appreciate y'all hanging out during this stressful game. We peaked at like 3,400, I think, in the stream, but it was a stressful one. Margaret with the 5. We got the dub. Thanks for the 5 bomb. Aldo, what's up, dude, with the 5? Weird backyard football in first half, but it's going to be a great season. Let's go, Kingdom. Always excited to hear your breakdown. Dude, Aldo, let's go, man. One of the OG friends. This man, Aldo, when I used to work at Best Buy when I was a teenager, my Mustang got stuck in the snow, and this man, I didn't even really know him. He gave me a ride home. The real MVP. Without this man, I'd probably still be in my car in the freezing cold. 12 years later. Told y'all Snead was a beast. Facts. LJ didn't look like himself. Only LJ. Yeah, he's still coming back and from missing most of training camp, all of preseason, and he's still battling a knee issue. Thunder Monkey with the 2. Us real fans get like that call. Hey, you guys can see I try my best to stay calm, cool, and collected when I call the game, because the last thing most of you guys want to hear is some raging, bald, bearded man screaming and making excuses and acting like, you know, I was spoiled my entire life. Like, I'm trying to be realistic. I'm trying to call it down the middle. I'm trying to see what's going on. But, dude, there's a couple, that one OPI call, I lost my mind. I mean, if Aaron would have told me to calm down, I would have fired him. I'm just kidding. But, dude, I was heated.
Yeah, I was thinking to get
Holy smokes. Aaron, go home. No, I was like, no, I need you to run the scoreboard. I'm just kidding. I guess we could say I played good with my 8 TDs. You didn't get 8 TDs. But he had a couple catches. You see the Falcons game? That was the game of the week. I've only seen this game. I called this one, and that's all I've seen so far. I'll have to go back. Here's the thing, and it's tough for noon games. Right after this, when I'm done hanging out with you guys and celebrating this dub, I got to get off, and I got to make a YouTube short, at least 1, maybe 2. I got to do a full game recap and get that out all by the end of the day. So we got a bunch of work to do. I'm probably going to miss Sunday Night Football. It's all good, though. It's part of the grind. Mark said, with the 2, really enjoy the channel. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, Mark. I appreciate you, man. Hey, if there's any Jags fans still in here, like, much respect. Much respect to the Jags and their fan base. I got no issues with you guys, man. I know you're probably frustrated losing 3 times in a row to the Chiefs. I will tell you this, full transparency, I know how you feel. The Chiefs lost to the Bengals 3 times in the same calendar year. 3 times in a 365-day period. And I know how it feels. Freaking sucks. But hey, you guys got a good team, a good coach, and it's more than likely only up from here. Unless it's against the Chiefs in the postseason. That's the only other time I'm really going to be like wanting y'all to lose. Greg Coleman with the 100 bomb. My left ear says otherwise, Cole. Let's freaking go. Sorry, I did scream into the mic, Greg. I'm so sorry. Thanks for the 100 bomb. G's in the chat for the legend. Let's go. Our defense played better? Facts. They played great, man. Joel with the 5. Chiefs are doing fine. You can't really tell a team's identity until week 5. Yeah, I definitely don't overreact over the first probably 3 to 4 games. But holy smokes, dude. I think we're just not used to seeing. Now, they've gone through stretches. You guys remember, I think it was a stretch in 2021 when Mahomes went through a crazy funk. Was throwing interceptions that were like, what the heck was that? They definitely sputtered. And so the offense has gone through slumps before. They're going to figure it out. If anybody's going to figure it out, it's Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, dude. But yeah, it was not the prettiest of wins from an offensive standpoint. If you look at the game as a whole, I'm very encouraged by the defense. Chris Jones was out there wrecking things. I'm very encouraged by special teams for the most part, minus that Richie James muff punt. I mean, that's not ideal. I was having PTSD flashbacks to Sky Moore last season, but That's unfortunate, but everything else was pretty fire. The Chiefs did strike when they needed to. They put those 2 touchdown drives together, back-to-back drives, the drive right before halftime and the opening drive to start the second half. And thankfully, the defense played so well that even though the Chiefs had 3 turnovers, if you normally lose a turnover battle, you ain't winning a game against a team as good as the Jags. And the Chiefs were able to get it done on the road. Game ball to the defense and Pacheco, says Jen Spartan. Definitely going to the defense. On the offense, if you want to say Pacheco, that's fine. If you want to say Mahomes, that's fine too. If you want to say Sky Moore, who led the team in receiving yards and got a touchdown. You want to say Kelsey coming in injured, getting a touchdown in the red zone. I would probably be fine with any of those. I mean, we could have y'all vote. I'd love to hear what you think. Let's go offensive game ball and see what you guys think. Let's go Pacheco, Sky, Jawan Taylor. Just kidding. Shoot! I just yelled to the mic again, but gosh, dude, Jawan Taylor was frustrating as hell. Okay, we got Pacheco, we got Sky. We'll put Mahomes and Kelsey. I mean, is that a good 4 to vote on? Yeah, I'm putting up the poll right now for y'all to vote on. Let's get that game ball. Where'd you get the game stat info? ESPN. ESPN.com. They have the box score info of all the games. This offense is worse. You can't compare what their offense looked like in 2021 to now. That's a problem at this point. It's only week 2, brother. I wouldn't overreact just yet. It's definitely a concern, but I need a bigger sample size still. It was ugly. I mean, I'm trying to call it like it was. I'm not overly concerned just yet. Defense gets the game ball. Didn't vote, not gonna lie. And we ain't doing a vote. We ain't doing a vote for a defensive player getting the game ball. We just gave the game ball to the freaking whole defense. I mean, maybe Chris Jones, Nick Bolton played a great game. Dana looked good out there. Or was it Naughty? Was it Dana or Naughty that had kind of played out of his mind? I mean, I think McDuffie had a good game. I think it was, let's see, Karlaftis had a sack and a half. I mean, geez Louise. Everyone's giving the game ball to the entire defense. Who's getting this? Mahomes? We're going to give Mahomes a game ball? Whew. Dude, we got this comment said Dana. The next one said Naughty. We don't know either. Who is it? Give me the sacks. Here we go. Yeah, Mike Dana had the half sack. Oh, FAU had the half sack as well. Yep. Nice. Naughty had a few tackles, but it was Dana. Was Dana also the guy who had the pass defense? I think so. Yeah. No? Naughty had the pass defense. All right. It was half and half. The goalpost was the MVP. I just said on Twitter, how is the field goal one of the defensive MVPs of this game? The post. Or is it the post? The base? Oh, how is that, dude? Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen. Jags MVP is the refs? I mean, dude, they had to go into this game knowing that they were going to be watching Jawan Taylor through a microscope, jumping early, lining up too far back. It's called a goal post. So that's the post and then the upright, left and right uprights. Is that what it is? Whatever it is. It's one of those things. Back on track, said Peter. As I said, how many times has Mahomes started a season 0-2? It wasn't a question. Hey, we got it done, baby. Yo, Rachel with the 7 months. We having Waffle House tonight, fellas. Oh, come on now. Let's go. Yeah, that was something about last season where the Jags hyped up Waffle House. Maybe it'd been Trevor Lawrence. Yo, and you got Sways with the membership. Welcome, brother. Thanks for the membership, bro. Showtime Mahomes wasn't about to lose on his birthday. He got it done. I mean, it would have been 24-9. It's crazy to think at the end of the day, it could have been 24-9. But with all the turnovers and holding them in the red zone, it could have potentially been, the Jags could have put up 24. I mean, it's insane. Sorry about your waffles. Gosh dang it, waffles. Peter said the D was huge today. I mean, big pause. But yes, sir. Do you think the play Cook made could have been considered offensive pass interference? Dog, you should go back and watch my reaction. I lost my freaking mind. I was pretty calm all game. I went absolutely bananas after that play. OPI, 1,000%. For me, it was the last juke on the pass, so Sky that got Mahomes off the ball game. Yeah, man. Shout out to Sky. That's why I'm like, you could give a couple game balls out. I'd probably give one on special teams. Dude, I might give one to Tommy Townsend. He's on the last year of his contract, but dude, the Chiefs might need to consider doing what they can to bring him back. He has Drew Rosenhaus as his new agent. But dude, you might have to figure out a way to bring him back because he is so good, man. I'm going to give I'll give a special teams game ball to Tommy Townsend. I mean, geez Louise. Kelsey still needs time to heal. I agree. It looked like he was limping a little bit at the end of the game. Yo, Pacheco and Mahomes tied at 34%. Oh, it said 34 each, and then I ended the poll, and it went Mahomes. It was really close between Mahomes and Pacheco. We'll just put it at that. Cool. My neighbors gave me a noise complaint because of this game. I wouldn't even... my neighbors might have gave me a noise complaint, and I live in a house. So, maybe me too. Why didn't we try to score instead and need it out? Because the game was over, and Andy Reid was kind of just playing it classy against Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson comes from the coaching tree of Andy Reid, and there's a lot of respect there. So, yeah. Andy Reid could have said, F it, let's run it and score and go up 24-9, but it was over. You could kneel it out 3 times and end the game. So it was over. Greg, with another 100, said it was OPI 1,000%. My ear is still ringing. Yeah, I went nuts on the mic, guys. I'm so sorry. I try to know when I'm gonna yell. If you guys know when the Chiefs score or something, I back up and yell. Because I'm trying to be conscious of the mic, but dude, on that OPI, I just went red. Like my eyeballs saw red, and it was like this shirt. That's available in my merch store, by the way. Shameless plug, exclamation point merch. But like, yeah, I lost it. Not gonna lie. The fact that the defense was able to stop that offense in the red zone every time is incredible. Bro. 10,000%. Let's look at the scores from some of these other games. NFL Week 2 scores. I mean, because I see some of you guys talking about some of these games. Let's take a look at it, because, dude, I've been calling this game. I don't know anything that happened. Let's look at it. All right, so Week 2, you've got the Commanders and Broncos playing right now, and you really want dude, if we're going to root for a win for the Commanders this year, which I'm always cheering on EB, but, you want that dub right now. The Jets are playing, Giants and Cardinals are playing right now, but let's look at these games that ended. The Chargers lost in OT, so they're 0-2. The Raiders got the brakes beat off them by the Bills. What a bounce back game by the Bills. Yeah, the Raiders got dominated, so that's great. because they were winning the division. So Raiders are 1-1, Chiefs are 1-1, the Chargers are 0-2, and the Broncos are 0-1, which hopefully 0-2. What other games we got going on here? The Bucks beat the Bears, and we play the Bears next week, right? We play the Bears next week? I think so. Colts and Texans. God dang, dude, this is horrible team 1 versus horrible team 2. Even though we can't beat the Colts to save our lives half the time. The Lions just lost to the Seahawks. The Bengals lost to the Ravens by 3. Oof. The Bengals are 0-2. The Bills are 1-1 after dominating the Raiders today. And then we watched this game on Thursday Night Football. Some good things went the Chiefs' way. You got the Chargers losing. The Raiders lost. The Bengals are 0-2. I mean, how bad was the Bengals game? I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Craig, thanks for the back-to-back 100 bombs. Holy smokes, man. The Chiefs D for once could actually be a top 10 defense. I'm here for that all day. I'm here for that all day. I'm fine with it. Mahomes and company don't have to score 30 plus every game to win. I'm here for it. Thank God we got this win. Exactly, Snappy. Thank God indeed, brother. Cole, the refs missed that OPI is because the refs were staring at Juwan on the sideline. Even the refs way in the back got binoculars. It was going like this. Hey, man, what's Juwan doing on a league-wide crackdown? I know Juwan did it for 4 years in Jacksonville, but we're cracking down now. All in good fun, man. Bro has too many weapons. There is no excuse. Yeah, I need to watch that game back. But dude, what's the box score of that game? I'm actually kind of curious. How did Joe Burrow do in this game? I'll share the screen while we look at it. Box score. Joe Burrow went 27 for 41. 222 yards, 2 TDs, and an INT. Not too bad. Lamar was 24 for 43 and 2 TDs. Burrow was only sacked once. That's impressive. 66 yards rushing. I'm going to have to watch the game, dude. Because they're getting, I mean, T. Higgins went crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be curious to watch this game back. I'm definitely going to take a look at that one. Mahomes carrying the offense. Oh, yeah, that's why he got the offensive game ball. I mean, you could give one to Pacheco as well. You know, maybe Sky Moore for how he performed today at times. But, Mahomes got it done. Cole, next time, can you please put the live time? I cannot. No, sir. I can't figure out a good way to do it. And the last time I did it, I used to screen share the game clock on from ESPN. It was a couple minutes delayed, 1. And 2, it caused the stream crashed during a game. And it freaked me out, dude. So I'll probably never do it again, unless we can find a better way. Get owned, NFL bot. Nightbot's deleting them. Get owned, you stupid NFL bot. All game. Stupid channels coming in here. I don't even know what the point of it is, dude. Elijah, here's a truthful answer. If I can figure out an effective way to do it that doesn't cause the stream to crash, I'm down to figure out how to get a game clock on here. But until then, I try to say the time left in the quarter like every couple of plays. Juwan didn't change anything after the penalty, and he wasn't called for that again. He didn't change anything at all? Patrick said, how do I find the name for my W? What's up, Patrick Mahomes? Happy birthday. Birthday dub. Bengals are 0-2 against division rivals, Browns and Ravens. That's tough. Bro, they got to turn it around because the division losses are brutal. Chiefs defense looks really good. Facts. Ryan, thanks for the kind words, man. Ryan Carr. It's Derek and David Carr's distant cousin, but he lays no claim to them. said, great job, bro. We appreciate it. No, I appreciate you guys, man. Void, thanks for the kind words. We need the Broncos to lose. I mean, yeah. We need all the AFC West opponents to lose every game. Didn't look different to you? What didn't look different? What's up, Smooth? Cole, how are we feeling? Oh, good. Yeah. Feeling good with the W, but stuff needs to be cleaned up, no doubt. No doubt at all. Real said you're the best sports announcer in history. I don't know about that. I mean, shout out to Mitch Holtis, who's the GOAT. But thanks for the kind words, man. Chief should invite you to call games. Oh, that's a lot of pressure. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying just calling a game from my basement, drinking Tank 7. Couldn't drink Tank 7 if they brought me in there, and I'm just kidding. I mean, you never know what the future holds, but they got it taken care of over there with true pros. Thank you, Chicka Wolf. Oh, Jawan didn't look different. Okay. Martin with the membership. Let's go, dude. Appreciate you, Martin. Broncos are up at TD. Son of a gun, man. Another NFL bot. Get shut down, little man. Bro, I don't understand what are the goals of these NFL bots? They spam everybody's chats every 5 seconds. What are they trying to do? You think people actually go to those websites? There's no way. I mean, people have to fall for it, right? Or they wouldn't keep doing it. Cole, you should do more skits. Yeah, we'll try to bring those back this season. We kind of need to, because all my skits are old now. Jones makes a difference. Bro, he went off. Yeah, he went crazy. Thank you, Carlel, for the kind words. It's like the bots are listening to me. More and more are posting. The Raiders are still on top because of the division win over Denver. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. You're right. But still 1-1 from a record standpoint. But they're still on top. Okay. Cole is doing okay, yeah. Appreciate it. The Chiefs played way better than week 1 today. Yeah, there's definitely some spots and moments that I was like, oh, that is rough. But they got it done. The defense looked great. Jimmy G got exposed by the Bills. I mean, what was it? 38-10. That's a bad game. That's a blowout. The Bills rebounded nicely, it seems. Very nicely. The bots were fierce in Grossi's stream. Bro, we've set up so many measures trying to shut these bots down, and they're going nuts. Yep, Chris Jones helped the Chiefs a lot. Facts. Do you think Tony redeemed himself? Yeah, he had a pretty good game. I mean, he had that one fumble. Thank God he was able to jump on it. What happened to that mattress skit? You send that to Russell Wilson? What? We got the mattress skit. Bear Mattress is a sponsor of the channel. They've been a longtime sponsor of the channel. Shout out to Bear. What's up with Kelsey this year? Fighting during training camp and today? Yeah, I don't know. He was getting chippy, though. He had a couple flags. All without Tony Lamp and the Lucky Can. Exactly, Smoking. Top 10 defense this year, baby, says Stewart. I mean, we'll take that. Martin, thanks for the membership as well. If I didn't shout you out, man, I appreciate you guys so much. We're going to jump off here. We've been live since 11:40, so we've been 4 hours now. I got to make some content. Got to make some shorts. We got to make a recap of the game and an overview of the game, and got a lot to do. But, man, thanks for sticking it out with me through the stressful moments and dealing with me going off on the refs on that no call on OPI. But we got it done. We got the victory. We got the dub. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thanks for all the super chats, the gifteds, everybody hanging out. And just know that we will be back soon. What is today? Sunday. We'll be back Tuesday night for a live stream. Wednesday night for a live stream with me and Kylie. Friday afternoon, we will be doing the Red Friday live stream. And the Chiefs are back Sunday, I believe, right? Chiefs Bears play Sunday, September 24th. So, yep, next week at 3:25 p.m. Same place. 3 hours later, we will be back live calling the game. I think Aaron should be here running the scoreboard. Appreciate y'all more than you know. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about those Chiefs?